Josh,
go do it.
I've never seen you give 30%.
Dog.
Ever. Bro, let's be honest. Be honest. Whenever you see Josh Griffin, he's sweating. You know why he's sweating? Because he just gave 100%. That's not a joke.
Yes, bro.
If you've ever seen Josh Griffin, at least 45 minutes into the service,
well, they don't have air conditioning.
He's sweating.
Yes.
Because he just gave 100%. Welcome to the Substantial Podcast, where we focus on interviewing. We focus on small business. We're focused on small business within the first 5 years because, let's be honest, this is a gig economy. Ooh. Right? This is an economy where people are just making extra money on the side. And some people, if they do it right and they launch correctly, they're doing it full time.
Talk about it.
And that's what we're talking about here. We're talking about small business. Josh Griffin is one of my really good friends. We've known each other, like 10 years now already?
Yo, it's been crazy.
Yeah, 10 years.
It's been wild.
And I've had the opportunity to serve my church pretty much like all the time. But while I'm serving there, I see my boy serving there twice as much as I'm serving there.
Nah, but let me tell you, faithfully,
just
he's
kidding.
in it, bro. He's in it, like with the shots, with the media, like, bro, nobody does it like Eric.
Nah, I appreciate it.
And then he has his own companies on the side, and now we branching off into podcasting.
There you go.
Oh my gosh. So yes, the love is there for sure. 1000%.
I appreciate you, bro. And
Drop
so, Josh Griff, I have noticed, and if you've ever met Josh Griff, or if you've ever been to a church service in general, you've probably seen Josh Griff playing the drums, playing the bass, playing the keys, playing the flute, playing the triangle. What else you play?
Man,
I never asked you that. What else do you play?
Bro, it's crazy. So I have like this weird gift. Anything I put my hands to, it's like blessed and like all that different stuff, but like I can play. So
that's so funny because I have all these instruments right here.
Oh snap!
I'm just kidding.
On this, here we go.
I actually have it's the little pan flute.
Oh, bro!
I bet you can get that.
Say less. We make it happen.
So anything you get your hands to,
bro. Like, okay, so I was in high school and I'm in the drum line, because that's fun, but also like that's the cool instrument. Not all right, you know what? I'm gonna leave it alone. So like playing snare, playing like cool concert band. Teacher comes up and he's like, all right, so you've been playing and like you're one of our best, but we have like 11 players. We need 10. Somebody has to sit out. Like, who will be? And I'm like, I'll do it. Whatever. And they're like, he's like, I mean, like somebody else. And I was like, nah, I got this. I was like, give me any instrument. And at that point, I was really just testing it because I didn't know.
So you hadn't picked up an instrument yet?
No, it was just drums. It was just drums. And I was like playing a little bit of keys, but not like well. And he's like,
keys are hard. Okay.
Oh, bro.
Are they really? I mean, not for you.
That's another. We'll get into that. Yeah.
Okay.
Long story short, he said, any instrument. I said, yeah. He's like, how about French horn? And I'm like, yeah. Also, I was like, what is that? So, like, here I am, 6'8" and all and different stuff, playing next to like some, little people. You know what I'm saying?
Little people. That's how. By the way, that's how he sees all of you, as little people. Just so you know.
Anyways, I'm just joking. Anyways, so it's like, all right, so I picked that up and I started playing and it was fun. Got a scholarship for it, different stuff like that. But like, you never know until you try. But so far, haven't met an instrument that I couldn't play.
Dang, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's so clearly, let's be honest, right? That is an anointing that you have.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
for sure.
Whatever instrument that you pick up.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know anybody like that?
There's a few people that, no. Long story short, no.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, to me, that sounds like a phenomenon, right? I mean, that sounds crazy,
Hey, all glory to God.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
And that's what I'm saying, is clearly that's God. You know what I mean? Some things, not some things, everything, right? But some things you can only blame on God.
Ooh,
Shabbat. In a good way, in a bad way, whatever you want, however you want to do it, but
that part.
It's God. So we're going to be talking about Josh Griffin.
I'm looking at some of the questions. What's good, y'all?
Yo, give me one question.
Okay, I'm seeing from Miss V4 Valencia.
Oh, that's my wife.
Hey, she said,
why aren't the dishes done?
All right, that part.
Yeah.
Well,
why
let's get to the bottom
of it. Why aren't you at the gym right now?
Let's get to the bottom of it.
Why isn't your office clean?
Hey, yo, that's not his fault. That's on us.
She's actually not like that at all. She's really cool.
She's the best.
I just
She's the
painted
best.
her out to be like this evil wife.
Nah.
She's not. She's really nice and gentle.
She's
right, like my boy Josh Griff.
That's
Super
what we
gentle.
do,
Have you
bro.
ever gotten a hug from Josh? That's my challenge to you, America. Get a hug from Josh. Have you ever been held by a bear? Do you know that when you were a kid, you held your teddy bear? Well, guess what? Starting today, my challenge to you is to get hugged by a teddy bear named the Joshua Griffin.
Y'all do not want that. I'm telling you. I did shower today, though.
That's good. He showered today.
Yes.
So, Josh.
Yes.
You're an entrepreneur now. I mean, you know what? That's actually more of a question because you're a musician, but you do some music work for pay. Not some. You do a lot of music work for pay. Yeah. You're an entrepreneur, straight up. You know. I know that you don't necessarily probably see yourself that way. But how do you see yourself?
Okay, so that's the wild part. Like, it's not. You have to be intentional with a lot of things. So it's like when it comes to music ministry, people can compensate me for time, or they can bless me with some money, different stuff like that. If it's coming to the world, this amazing person that I grew up with, my Pastor Donnie McClurkin, shout out to the fam.
McClurkin, what a name.
Oh, bro, yeah. 2-time, or maybe more now. When I was younger, it was 2-time Grammy Award winning, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, he said this really cool thing. He said, like, and I probably, well, whatever. I love you. Sorry. He said, like, if it's for the church, he'll fly himself. He'll fly out a team, different stuff like that, do ministry. And then, like, if it's for, like, the Grammys or, like, the Stellar Awards, like, different stuff like that, they got to pay the fee. Like, not like that. The fee back then, obviously price went up now, but, like, it's like $20K, $30K, something like that. Something crazy to bring, but, and then tithe off that. You know what I mean? Yeah. It might have been more, just being honest, keeping it 100. But, like, yeah, bro, like, that was the motif for life. Like, for me, like, if I want to do ministry, and I do, then, like, I'm not going to upcharge the church because of my gifting. I'm going to give God 110% of my gifting. And if people are blessed by that, and they're like, hey, you should buy some toothpaste, or you should buy some sneakers, or you should buy...
Yeah.
or you should pay your rent, and they want to bless me with some, finances, then cool. But also on that same note, entrepreneur wise, like, you can't be an entrepreneur and not preneur. That's not really a term, but like,
yeah,
I need to create it's a term merch, now. Bro. Like, you know what I mean? I got to create merch. I got to create, supply and demand to a certain degree. It's like, not everybody needs drums or keys every day.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, what else can you do? If I do mixing and mastering, which is kind of what I've been doing lately, like
mixing and mastering. So you're taking it to a whole nother level. Oh, you have your master's degree in mastering.
Yes, sir.
I'm just kidding. No, that's not a thing.
Hey, I'm a master of masters.
But mastering degree in mastering.
What up, Jason Joshua?
Sounds like mastering squared.
Hey, bro.
Mm-hmm. Hey, but so you're doing mixing and mastering now. Mm-hmm. For everybody who doesn't know, which is also including me. I mean, I know a little bit of what mixing and mastering is. Tell me what that is.
Okay, so think of it like this: I'm
a church, and I need mixing and mastering. What do I do?
You're a church. Okay, well, specifically a church, but like, bro, this is movies. This is like businesses. Anybody. So let's say you record a piece of audio, right?
Okay.
As long, and I'm sorry for the listeners at home, as long as it doesn't sound like this, I can do something with it, right? If it sounds like this and it's quiet, I can like raise it up and bring it up to the right volume.
He thinks that was quiet with his loud voice. You got to bring the mic back just a tiny bit. Like,
it's right here.
Right there. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Would y'all be down for some ASMR or whatever? AMSR. ASMR. I could do something with that. I just shouted, didn't I?
So you fix the audio? Is that what you do? I
fix audio, but also like there's an industry standard of you have like LUFS and you have decibels and different stuff like that, where just keeping it real, like your iPhone is gonna get a okay sound. Like shout out to Apple. If you want to endorse us, we love that.
Yeah, brought to you by Apple and Las Palapas.
Oh, Las Palapas, holla at them. Holla at us. I like tacos.
Can you throw in the comments what's better than Las Palapas in San Antonio?
Can I eat this
I am just going to assume there's going to be at least 2 or 3. But when I say 2 or 3, I mean 200 or 300.
Ooh.
Because Las Palapas is all right.
No. They top tier, bro. Matter of fact, all right, you probably don't even know what a breakfast taco is, but if you do, drop your favorite below. Like I want to see potato and egg.
And what's your favorite?
Ooh, bro. Okay, here we go.
Josh
you know
don't
who
have
has
favorites.
some really
Josh doesn't
good
play favorites.
No, you know who has you know who really has a good like Eduardo? You know Eduardo? Bro.
Saravia.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
He has taco combinations that are mind blowing, bro.
What?
Like I was like, there's no way.
He has a business cleaning windows, and you're over here talking about his tacos. Why
bro.
doesn't he just start a taco business?
Taco business,
Josh,
bro.
I mean, come on, bro.
Come
we
on,
gotta
Eduardo.
talk to that guy.
Yeah, we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen.
All right. So he makes taco combinations.
He makes taco
All
combinations.
right. And so what's your taco combination?
All right, so let's just say
Barbacoa and ground beef. Oh, that sounds terrible. I'm just kidding. No, don't.
Can we try it though?
No,
Anyways,
don't.
okay. All right, maybe like bean, egg, like some brisket, a little bacon.
Josh, let's be honest. What's your nationality, bro?
Hey, bro, I'm American, dog.
You American?
Yes, bro. Living the
That
dream,
hat tells
brother.
me you're American.
You know
Let's
what I'm
go.
saying? I'm American, born and
I
raised
like that, bro.
in the States.
So let me round you out real quick with
Yes.
a couple questions. So
I am
Sadi's got some
slightly
questions
round.
for me. She's gonna message them to me real quick. Okay, we're gonna round you out. One word answers. Sweet or spicy?
Sweet.
Barbacoa or bacon and egg?
All right, hold on. I'm just gonna make the plug because I already got my my bakery. Because sweet. This has been brought to you by sweetmade.co.
Oh, shit.
Amos. All right.
Yeah. Sweetmade.co does not make tacos, to be clear, but they make the best sweets in the world.
sweets.
My wife owns a sweet company.
Tasty
I'm sorry.
sweets.
She makes luxury cakes. That's what she
Luxury
does.
cakes.
And so whenever she makes a cake, it's like a spectacle. It's like I did a wedding. I filmed a wedding one time, and one of her cakes was there. And the moment they brought it out, because I think they knew it was a spectacle, they brought the cake out and everybody surrounded, right? Because usually what happens is at weddings, the couple is off to the side cutting the cake, and then everybody's sitting down chilling. Nobody cares about the cake cutting.
Sweetmade.co.
Yeah. But everybody surrounded the cake with their phones. They're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And so it's a spectacle. So if you want people to be like, oh my God, you invested, $500-$600 on a cake, right? You want people to notice it. You want people to like praise it. You want people to take pictures of it and say, "Oh my God, your cake was so amazing!" Right? Not just, "Oh, that's cute." Right? Give me my cake. I'm telling you, a spectacle. So sweetmade.co. Follow her. Yeah. Right? And that's your bakery. Is that what you said?
Oh, bro, that's my bakery of choice for sure.
Okay, perfect.
For
All
sure.
Right. I just want to make sure that we're the right friends, the right
Got
kind
a
of
birthday
friends.
coming up.
Hey, when's your birthday, Josh?
July 8th.
July 8th.
Take
what are you
note.
doing? You're gonna go off with that hat.
Okay, so first off, I'm
fireworks.
definitely rocking the hat. All right, but here we go. We're going out to I mean low key, like, cause they don't know, but
You're
like
going
they
to
know.
Chama Gaucha.
Nah, bro, we going swimming, bro. We going. What is that thing called? Do you float in the river?
Yeah. What do you
Float in the
mean
river?
that thing,
Bro.
This is Texas.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? We going river tubing.
Why am
It's
I talking to
Texas.
two people who don't really know anything
We
about
don't know
river
about
tubing?
Texas, brother.
What the heck is
I
happening?
don't know. You know what I'm saying? So is Sandy Cheeks. Anyways, Texas. Anyways, moving on. Yes.
All right, San Antonio
SpongeBob.
is all about the river, right? Let me just say, because we ain't got no beaches out here, right? Nothing. All of our water is disgusting.
Yeah.
But the river, you just don't care about how disgusting it is. 'Cause
Come
you're in
through.
the tube,
Come through.
right?
One story crafts.
You know what I mean?
Come through.
There you go. One story crafts on it. Okay, so Josh.
Okay. Sorry.
So we got sweet. Okay, barbacoa or bacon and egg.
Ooh, that's why barbacoa.
All right, coleslaw or extra cane sauce.
How dare cane sauce?
Yeah.
Who eats coleslaw?
Yeah. So they give you two options. They give you coleslaw or extra cane sauce.
All right, here we go. This is a what is this? A gold? This is a nugget.
He mixes them both.
This is the tip. No, this is the tip right here. You go, you order your meal or whatever. Let's say the box meal, whatever like that. You say, oh, instead, can you trade me the toast, an extra toast for the coleslaw, free, no extra charge. You get extra toast. Make you a sandwich with your cane.
So you're saying instead of coleslaw, you get an extra
That's right.
toast?
That's right. Life hack.
Dude,
there it is. Life
don't
hack.
let my wife know that.
You only get
because
that here.
She's gonna take my coleslaw.
That's
her
right.
Coleslaw. She's gonna have 3 biscuits or
Coleslaw.
three toasts.
That's mayonnaise
First of all-
and cabbage.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Is it really mayonnaise? Shoot. Okay. I've been eating all that mayo. I thought I was off mayo. Okay. I was gonna ask you gold or silver, but you're clearly gold.
So gold, white gold.
White gold.
My mom. Okay, so my mom and all right, yeah. These are quick questions. But anyways, long story short, my mom told me buy real, and then buy like good stuff, good quality.
Good quality stuff. Yeah. So I'm gonna test all your diamonds, like all those videos.
Hey, bro.
They got a little diamond tester.
Come through, bro.
Yeah, show me your teeth. You got any diamonds in there?
Oh, bro, I wish.
Me too, bro.
I'm still working on my teeth. That's a whole nother thing. Brush your teeth. All the youth watching, brush your teeth.
I know what you're talking about. You got good looking teeth, bro.
Use deodorant. Use Listerine. It's good stuff. You trying to impress your crush? Ooh-hoo.
Brush your teeth.
Don't be stanky.
Marvel or DC?
Ooh, that's not even a competition. Marvel.
Yeah. Girls or guys? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, don't answer that, Josh. I know the answer.
Females.
We all know the answer.
Wait, girls. Females did not sound like I thought it was going to.
Yeah.
Ladies.
Ladies.
Holla at me. Let me holla at you.
Which Spider-Man is your favorite Spider-Man?
Oh, man.
I'm a nerd. Sorry, y'all.
So here's the part about it, right? I was looking around to see. Do y'all see all this beautiful stuff that's back here? Y'all will see it on the actual. Y'all see. Anyways. Oh, I see Amazing Spider. Okay. I'm stalling.
Okay, Elon Musk or
Elon Musk. Period.
no,
Tesla X.
Bill Gates. Sorry.
No. Period. Elon Musk. He is the future. He's got what we need. You know what I'm saying? We going to Mars. All that different stuff if we need to. But also we're happy to be here.
Going to Mars.
William is in the room. My God. My boy. What they do?
All right, so right now what's really hot is cage fighting with Elon Musk or Mark Zuckerberg. Pick one. Who wins?
Elon Musk. He can cancel my account today from Zuck. I love you, Zuck.
Now, I don't know if you know, but Zuckerberg does jujitsu.
I don't care.
I know. I don't care either, bro,
know what's gonna
because
be
Elon
crazy?
Musk half Android.
No. Have you ever seen like Robot Wars? That's what I think is headed towards.
Yeah.
I don't think if they did get
Was
in
it
the
called
ring,
Robot Wars though? I know what you're talking about.
It's with the
BattleBots.
thing.
No.
BattleBot. No,
Something like that. It was like
it's Hugh Jackman. He's in it. He's in the movie.
Oh, you're talking about Real Steel.
Oh,
Is that your movie?
imagine though,
Bro,
like
that
imagine like
robot-
Tesla versus Meta.
You would knock that robot out. I don't know how, because you tower over that thing, bro. 6'8".
Yeah!
6'8".
Yeah, bro.
All right, you can move that a little bit forward if you want to. Oh, never mind. You know what? You seem nice and comfy. All right, let's get into the business. So tell me, what's life like right now, bro? What is your life like right now as an entrepreneur, as a musician?
Yeah.
You know, are you hustling, getting it? Are you thriving? Are you going through a lull? Are you talk to me? Be real, because honestly, every single podcast that's out there, all they talk about is the good stuff.
Oh yeah, no.
You know, they don't talk about the real stuff. They don't talk about the lulls.
It's not necessarily balance. It's not okay. Here's the thing, life, right? We all figuring it out, and some of us get ahead. Some of us kind of stay in one place. But like the real point is just keep moving forward. Like just keep pressing. If you take an L, it doesn't have to be a loss. It could be a lesson. Like you really don't. You know what I mean?
Doesn't have to be a loss. Can be a lesson.
Give me a lesson.
That sounds biblical, bro.
Hey, bro. Oh, yeah, for sure.
It is,
bro. But like, and that's the foundation. Like low key, like faith. Like, here's the thing. Okay, as of late, what's happening lately? I'm turning 30 on July 8th.
Dang. You're old, bro.
Dog.
You brittle. Let me check your knees.
Bro.
Nah, you good. You good. I'm just kidding, bro. You're young.
I'm crusty. It's okay. And and that's the part. I've been talking to a couple of different people in different creative backgrounds, long story short. And they all kind of say different things about being 30. But they all also say similar things. And so, anyways, I have to ask you.
What's the common? Well, bro, I'm 36 now.
Yeah.
You know, I'm old.
So here's the thing.
Her jaw dropped. That's not cool.
She said you
I've been 30
ancient.
for 6 years, bro.
Bro. Bro, that's a t-shirt.
You know what's funny is that most women, once they hit 30, they say they're 20. They're forever 29. You know what I mean? Not most women. Some women.
No. I say most.
Yeah,
like, well, so that's the
30.
thing is there's an irrational
with it.
fear, bro, low key, of being older. Like, okay, when you're like 6, don't try and grow up. Like grow up, but don't try and be like, oh, I'm going to wherever you're going to, and I want to be 18, I want to be 21, I want to be 29. Because let me tell you, when 25 hits, you're gonna find out about that rent. You're going to find out about paying bills. You're going to find out all that different stuff. Also, I'll be nice. Like, I've been paying bills since I was like 16 or 18, something like that.
My wife pays all my bills, so I'm good.
Bro, or find you a sweetmaid.co.
That's what's up.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. There's so many things and options. I mean, even Bitcoin, bro. Like, people who had that or jumped on, they got out and they made like good money. It's not for me. I promise you. I'm forever 25. I feel that. She said I'm forever 29 or 25.
See, I'm telling you, it's a thing.
Yes.
It's a thing.
Okay, so here's the thing.
I want to be 30. All right, you're gonna be 30.
So it kind of put this like for the last couple of weeks, like, are you successful?
Yeah.
Are you going the right way? What if like you need to switch and hop into something new? Or like, why don't you quit faith in it and start making it and financially, gaining it?
Real, bro, Josh.
You know what I mean? And I was like, man, that's I rebuke that. But then also I was like, how could I maximize my time and finances and like, what's crazy is I do a lot. I produce music. I play live. I like co-founded some companies, different stuff like that. But like financially, you don't see much from it. And thus, like, also for anybody who is interested, this is the other thing. Like, there's been a lot of cool people, cool females. Let me also be very specific. Cool whatever camera I'm supposed to look at, who are like,
none. You just look at me, looking deep into my eyes. Talk to me.
So what happened was
cool females
who are like, you seem cool, like this could work, and I'm like, that's what's up. I'm not ready because financially, according to my plan, I want money for a house. I want.
Oh,
money
you're
for a
saying
Tesla
there's
X.
some interested girls.
Yeah, but I'm not jumping. Like, here's the thing. Like, I don't have it.
Josh
and also,
is just
I don't
gonna
have it
his
figured
pick.
out. So we out here, you know. What
Sorry,
I'm saying?
Josh, we're taking applications. You can drop your applications right there in the comments. Hi, I'm blank, and I'm 5'6".
It just got hot in here.
I'm just kidding.
Anyways, okay. So what happened was, like all of that plays a part, but like, all right. So what am I doing now? So I went on a tour.
Yeah, tell me about that tour, bro. That tour sounds so cool. So you went on a tour with
with American Idol. Yeah.
Híjole,
it was wild,
that.
bro.
I didn't even know American Idol was still a show. I thought they got canceled.
Bro, 10 years, 20, whatever the heck amount of time
bro,
now.
It's like 20 now.
I feel like they canceled like a couple of years ago, and then like post-COVID they came back.
Bro, you might have been like on a Kirkland brand American Idol, bro. On Costco brand American Idol.
Nah, bro. I will say Ryan wasn't there, but like, yes, it was definitely American
Wasn't
Idol.
Terry Crews American Idol for a while?
Yes, and that's the thing. See, I can't. Here we go. Here we go. Nah.
Okay, tell me a story about. Tell you
some stories.
I don't know, something about funny, something drama, something interesting, something that the fans will be like the followers will be like, hey, first of all, our light just went out, so I'm dark as hell.
It is. This is.
I think the battery is falling out, so just kind of adjust it.
That means
we
that
made
the story's
shifted
about to
this
get good.
podcast.
That's the thing about it. That's why, and the light went out.
All right, tell me.
What up, Leslie? Shout out to your company. Y'all are amazing, doing amazing things in San Antonio. If you don't know, just link with her, Leslie Ballou.
What'd she do?
Man, stuff. It's amazing stuff.
What do you do? Put it in the comments.
community.
We want to know. Other people want to know what you do.
Hey. Yes, and also, okay, do me a
gotta,
favor
jiggle
while we
the battery, maybe?
while we
I don't
figure out this lighting situation.
Yeah.
Share this podcast with somebody. You know what I mean? Drop it like in their DMs, just because they might be awake and be like, "Oh, I was gonna hop on, but I couldn't because I forgot."
Tell me an American Idol story.
American Idol story. All right, so, man, I'm trying to think of something so I don't get in trouble.
Bro, there's 8 people watching this podcast right now.
Yeah, it's fair. That's fair. Internet's forever. So they, anyways, we're in the middle of nowhere, Arkansas, something like that. And I look over, and one of my mentor / people I look up to, you can feel how you want to, whatever, is Kanye West, right? So he's a creative, he's a musician, different stuff like that. Y'all might know who he is. Anyways, so he wore this outfit with a flag on it, and like everybody hated on him, and I understand. It's, I didn't really understand, but I had to educate myself a little bit. So, long story short, I look over at this hat and I'm like, oh, that's the flag, etc. That's the flag, etc. that Kanye wore. And I was like, and like everybody kind of looked over at it and they were like, oh, we got to get out of here. You got to get out of here. And I was like, okay. So we get back to the van and they were like, that's the Confederate flag. And I was like, oh, let me Google it real quick. Knowledge is power. Y'all better. Anyways. So we're like, all right, it's getting late. We should probably grab some food. We grabbed some food at McDonald's.
So
Once
you
again,
found the Confederate flag, and you said that's the one that Kanye West wore.
yeah, I had equated it with art.
Yeah, because you didn't know what the flag was.
Meaning of the flag.
For sure.
Embarrassingly enough. So, all this to say, we're in McDonald's, and all I hear next is like, "You better not," or like, and like not those words, but they said something aggressively. One of the artists said something, and then the other artist, like, you know, has somebody with them. Anyway, so we're, you know, like, it's day 2 and we about to cancel the tour. Like, so also, like, there's a lot of paid people, paid nicely, in the van. So nobody wanted to say anything. I'm driving and also I need the money. So I turn around and I say, sit down. And he's like, no, because you're not going to defend my brothers, or offend my brothers. And I'm like, I am a brother. Sit down. Like I don't know.
Down.
You know what I'm saying? And so we finally get their order. And it was funny because they were upset. And so they were like, give me like some chicken nuggets and a Sprite. Yeah. And I was like, you
ordering
pouting?
fast food while you're pouty? Give me a chicken nugget.
And I was like, oh man. Anyways, so if that idle information, anything else that I can't I signed a non-disclosure agreement. So if you don't know what that is, hit me up.
It means he can't talk about everything.
But yeah.
He can only talk about little things.
Shout out to Pastor Alan Sines, my boy.
What up?
Fire Festival. Canceled. Yeah, I know. That's how I thought it was over.
Wait, what are you talking about?
No, he's commenting in the thing down there. No, it was this close. I don't know. It was close to being over before it started. And anyways, but it was a good.
Oh, you're talking about the American Idol.
Oh, yeah.
So, okay. So, just a real fast. Artists are drama, would you say? Some of them? I mean, creatives, bro. I know a lot of dramatic creatives.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? It's a real thing.
So
put
here's
them all together in a bus.
So think of it like this: like there's personalities, and like there's some people who really need some help with what they do and who they are, and that's artist development. And it's like cool, but in reality, like also if they're not willing to change and willing to become a better version of self, they won't see it, and also you won't see it, and there's nothing you can do about that other than pray for them and like help where you can. But there's some real entitled people like out there, or that I don't know. It's not. I don't have the exact words, but there's some people. There's some characters.
Yeah. And
then there's some nice people who like in front of the crowds they are not like they're like, oh, I'm hard. Yeah.
I'm tough. Yeah. I'm
tough.
Awesome.
And then like behind closed doors, they're like, "Nah, we good. Yeah, let's go watch SpongeBob." And I'm like, "All right, cool people."
You know, I do love SpongeBob.
Yeah.
So as America as your hat is, do you ever? I don't want to do it here on the podcast, but do you ever disclose your political beliefs or maybe even your beliefs on things like? Because you're talking about. So here's what I've noticed in the creative world. A lot of times, people are very one side. So for example, people are when they're typically really creative, especially like in Hollywood creative or kind of like outside of like Texas almost, they're really like very liberal, right? Where we're in a very, very conservative place.
Sure.
And
Texas. Yeah.
So when creatives leave San Antonio or the church, they move into a more liberal setting.
Oh, for sure.
And so is that something that you're used to already? Is that something that you ever talk about when somebody asks you about, like, have you ever have that experience?
So, yeah. So, okay. So here's the thing. Like, all right, we're gonna get real, right?
I like real.
Real.
All right.
So in Hollywood and a lot of places, there are topics such as homosexuality. There are topics such as, and lifestyles. Let me not just call it a topic, but like lifestyles that people have chosen, and they want you. Number one, their expectations are that you're going to be critical. that you're going to be rude, that you're going to be, as a Christian, like you're just going to impose your beliefs upon them like some people do, right? And I'm like,
Yeah, some
all
people
right.
definitely do.
I'm like, that's not what Jesus did. In the motif of the Bible, like that's not what he did. If anything, he was loving, like the lady who was smashing like a whole bunch of people, and like he bent down, he said, hold up, before you stone her, let me just write something out on the ground, right? Non-disclosure. He didn't even, he just wrote it out, and then she looked up and she was like, what? And he was like, where are your accusers, right? Because like in reality, we've all had some type of sin. Homosexuality is not my sin. I'm just going to be honest, that's not me, right? However, whatever it is, which, praise God, I've been in church a long time. That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Anyways.
It does.
Yeah. But that doesn't even matter. It's love. Like, you have to love people. If I look at you as a person, you are a married person. You are married to a wonderful wife, etc. like that. But, like, I don't look at you necessarily and be like, Eric, married. I say, Eric, cool dude. He knows a lot about, he's a nerd. That's my guy.
Yeah, I'm a nerd, for sure.
But like
the glasses.
Yeah, it's the glasses. It's mostly the glasses. I relate. I feel that.
Yeah.
So, like for example, on some tours, like I was sitting there minding my business and they're like, you want to watch something on Netflix? And I was like, yeah, let's watch something on Netflix. Go watch this.
This is on one of your tours?
Yeah, bro. This show, there's a cool show. I'd have no clue what it's called. But this show, it basically is like Close Encounters with Death or something like that. And I'm like, that's cool. So like, you know, I don't really watch much of that stuff, but like whatever. So we're watching it and the person's like, I fell off a cliff and next thing I know, I saw a bright light and then like I was back. And like that's a really close synopsis, you know, or whatever of what happened. And then they paused it. And I was like, all right, cool, snack break, whatever. They're like, so Josh, what do you think about this?
They're trying to test your like, biblical knowledge. Or
I think it's a
explain
TV show.
This God.
Right. And then I was like,
encounter.
Like me? They're like, yeah, as a Christian, what do you believe?
Yeah.
And like in those moments, a lot of people compromise or they whatever. But like according to my Bible, it says God is light. In him there's no darkness. Y'all can, if y'all know where that scripture's at, drop it in below. I have no clue. But I just know my Bible and I know who God is to me. So it's like, it says absent from the body, present with the Lord. I'm not, that's as much as I can really say. So for me to be like, oh, they went and saw insert anything else other than God, that's not me. I'm going to say they saw the Lord and the Lord was gracious and merciful and said, you know what? It's not your time yet. Go back. Finish life. Go tell the story. And they were like, well, that makes sense. like, yes, it makes sense. Like, I believe.
So you didn't have to get confrontational is what you're saying. You can do this in a loving way. So as a professional, because at that moment you're sitting on this bus.
Hey, my paycheck is on
tour. Yeah. You're trying to make this money.
Send me home.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so you ain't trying to start any conflict.
No.
But still, you can still show, one, that I love the Lord, that I believe in him. Also, I can do this, and we can have this conversation in a loving way. I don't have to, because here's what they were expecting.
Yeah.
They were expecting for you to hold this yellow sign outside of Comic-Con or outside of the abortion clinic and be like, you know, you're a sinner, repent. That's what they were expecting, you know? But you came at it from a completely different perspective, a completely different way, in which I honestly, bro, I think that we need more of that.
Well, praise God.
I really think that we need more of that.
Bro, I agree, but it's intentionality, and it's like, I really love you. I really love people.
I think we all get that from you.
You know, well, I hope so, but like, it's a living example. Like, if Christ is inside us and like, that sounds horrible, sorry. If Christ lives in us, then he should be seen through us and through our actions and through how we interact with people of any kind. Race, bro, it's one race, bro. It's human race. So it's like, yes, people are going to feel however they want to, but like, this it's all a system, bro. Like, money is made, okay, God made man made money, right? And then God made woman, and woman spends money. But like, like, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know, bro. That chain tells me you spend money too.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? We floss on people a couple times. Yeah. But yes, but like, it's man-made. It's like all this separation. We're made in God's image. It doesn't say black people are made in God's image or gay people are made in God's image or white people, go down the list, right? But like, for me, it's like, I love people. And it's like, if you're a little confused or you are unsure where you stand as of today, like, I know somebody who knows and created the universe who can give you insight, who can give you peace, can give you joy, all the things that you're searching for in other places. Like, holler at me. But also, I'm not going to impose that per se upon you. I'm just going to be me, and I'm going to be cool. Not like cool, but like, I'm chilling. Like, and if you open the door, you open the door. Yeah. That's on you. Like, and then we're going to talk. And I'm going to hear you out.
You're going to hear him out.
But all that to say,
some people don't even listen when you talk about their beliefs, anything. They just are waiting for their turn to talk.
Dog, they go and go and go. And it's like, just keeping it real, I grew up like going to school, right? I am not like, if you're going to school, right? Go to school, right? If you're if you're gonna be a doctor, if you're gonna be a lawyer, etc. For me, I test really well, right? Which is, I guess, also in life, which is hilarious. But like, if you show me something on a piece of paper and you say this is what it is, and I look at it and I memorize it and I go through, all right, cool. Then now I know it, right? For the next 10 days, they're gonna harp, as far as school is concerned, they're gonna show you and they're gonna show you and they're gonna show you and they're gonna say. Also, half of the test questions used to be in the back of the book. I don't know what y'all can do now with the iPad, but. Anyways, there's AI for that. But, like, you can get through school. Anyways, so, like, cool. But when it came to testing, people would not remember because it was, like, 11 days ago, 12 days ago. So it's like, for me, I'm taking it to heart. I'm learning, like, what it is, etc., like that. And then, like, when the test comes, I'm able to recall that and be like, all right, cool. Well, people need, like, here's the thing. You can go to church on Sundays, and I encourage you to go to a church, find a ministry nearby, online, somewhere that where you can connect and have community, right? But also, just coming after, like, everybody, read your Bible.
Yeah.
Read it at home, at the coffee shop, low-key at work, but, like, don't get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? But, like, read it, because there's truth in it. There's faith in it. There's hope in it. Like, faith comes by hearing the word of God. So, like, yes, you can go and, go to church and different stuff like that. But also you can read your Bible out loud. Like, read it. Because that is where you're going to get your firm foundation. That's where you're going to get your foundation for life. And, like, it's showing that there is a lot of bad representation, aka Christians, that are willing to say, I'm a believer. What do you believe? Or when the test comes, oh my God, I'm under attack. And it's like, nah. Like, also it says Jesus, he tests our faith. He's the maker of our faith. So it's like, you're gonna experience some things. But if you're not grounded in the word, you're gonna get shaken. And also you have to start over again. Like, it's a level from Mario.
So one of the things that we wanted to talk about was social, right? And not necessarily just social in general, but getting people's attention. And I really think that you're really good at getting people's attention, right? I mean, even if it's, let's just be honest, right? The person that you are shines in everything that you do, right?
Ooh,
for example,
that's good.
The way that you play the instrument, the way that you play the drums. I mean, you're getting it, bro. I mean, I can see you when you're playing the drums. You know what I mean? I can hear you when you're playing the drums. Like, I know that's Josh Griffin. You know what I mean? When I look at your outfit, right? It's popping. Let's be honest, right? I mean, like,
God bless you.
Let's do a fit check. No, I'm just kidding.
Go ahead.
Right. But what I'm saying is you're getting people's attention with that perfectly well placed hat, right? You know what I mean?
Intentionality,
like,
bro.
Exactly. And so everything that you do is going to be the same way.
Yes.
So let me ask you, when you're thinking of social, what is one or two ways in which you think, how do you get people's attention?
Yeah, bro. Okay.
You're making a regular, I don't know, go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. Go.
You're making a video about anything, taking a photo of anything. What's going on in your mind when you're like, okay, I gotta get their attention. Like I gotta. How are they gonna pay attention to this?
Yeah, for sure. Okay. For a little validation, whatever. Here's the thing. Like, I have a decent number of people. I lost a lot of followers, which is a whole nother thing. But, like, we can get into that later. Like,
Why do you think that happened?
bro, I moved back. Like, I went to Hollywood, and people love a winning story. But when you go back to a faithful story, they're like, that's cool. Like, that's cool. Yeah. And some people will stick with you because they're faithful and they're cool people. But, like,
What'd you go to Hollywood for?
Oh, dog.
Music, obviously, right? I mean,
a little bit of music. To keep it real, like, what I was doing was perfectly fine, and I was serving, and I was volunteering at a lot of places, not financially gaining necessarily, and
you're doing a lot of stuff for free.
I was doing a lot of stuff for free, and still do, but, like, the thing, well, a little less now. All right, I tried to at least a little less now, and it's like, I want a house, I want a wife, I want my Tesla X. Shout out to Tesla, Elon.
Tesla X is the most expensive Tesla that's out, right?
Hey, for now, a Cybertruck.
Cybertruck's 40,000, bro.
Is it really?
Starts at 40. Yeah, that's why I'm getting it. It's the only
bro,
one my
look,
wife
you know
will be
what I'm
okay with.
Hey,
She hates
sweetmade.co.
She hates the Cybertruck. She says it's the ugliest car. I think it's the
it's
most...
bulletproof windows, bro.
Exactly.
Sheesh.
You're going to be safe at all times.
He's taking care of his family. That's what it's about.
That's all I'm thinking about.
Yeah, I feel
you know? I mean, it's going to run out of gas or energy, right?
It could.
But
all right,
we will be safe.
We're way off.
Okay.
No, you're good. Okay. Sorry.
So we're talking about getting people's attention.
Okay. I got offered a couple of jobs way back when for a lot of money. Like a lot of money. And but I was living in New York, and they wanted me to be their marketing like director, just because first off, I showed effort, and I showed that I could get like proof, like that I could do what I could do.
Yeah.
And then they were like, here's $75,000 or here's $100,000,
which is a very incredibly good.
Bro, I'm 18.
Yeah, salary.
I'm 17.
That's an incredibly good salary for what you're doing, especially
Yes.
without a degree specifically in that field.
For sure. Yeah. Bro, I'm in New York, and I'm like, yo,
it might not be that much in New York, but okay, carry on.
That was the thing. Just keeping it real. At the time, I was taking care of my mom, and she had bills and everything like that, where that would have helped. And I was like, it was a struggle, but then also, like, the Lord was calling us to move down here to Texas. So it's like, you can stay here and you can do this, or you have one mom and you can help her live and different stuff like that. Which also her birthday was yesterday. It's crazy.
Happy birthday to Mrs. What?
Kim Miller Griffin.
Miss Kim Miller.
She's the GOAT. Bro, here's the thing. Sidebar. My mom, so she passed away in 2015, which was wild. But, like, because of the way her faith was, my faith is. And also, like, I know where she's at. Like, that's not even a question. So as long as I live right, I will see her again. But, like,
such a great perspective.
Oh, bro.
Right? I mean,
praise God. But
that's such an easy way to live.
Yeah. But she worked for Bill Cosby way back when. And Mr. Cosby had a TV show, and she would fly out and find the talent. And then, like, the next day, like, then Mr. Cosby would come out, different stuff like that. She worked for the UN, bro. Like, I found out all this stuff about her. She was a, like, archivalist.
Bro, she was CIA.
Oh, bro, pretty much straight up, bro.
Like,
and I had no clue until she moved on, and then everybody, like, people in my family was coming out the woodworks, and I was like, and not like that. I do crazy things. I do big things.
Yeah,
they dwarf in comparison. So on another, like, competitive side, I'm chasing her shadow. Like, I'm definitely I'm trying to catch at least. Josh,
is your dad in the picture?
He's cool.
He's cool. So that's a no.
I'm grateful for him as my father. I pay homage to him. That's my dude. But certain parts of what he believes and how he treated my mom makes me strive to be not like him in certain ways. And then in other ways, like pressing and grinding and I'm not going to say hustling, but like Like my mom was a brain. She was a nerd, right? And I love that's my mom.
Allie, what's up? Welcome to the podcast.
Allie in the building. Let's go.
We were having an emotional moment, and I was just like, "What's up, Allie?"
Let me just, and I just want to. What's good?
So, hey, Josh.
Yeah.
After knowing you for 10 years,
yeah,
I got to tell you straight up, for everybody to hear, everybody needs to know this. Mm-hmm. You're going to be a much better father than your dad was.
Well, I appreciate
easily.
it. I know. I receive it.
And you should continue to strive to be a better man and a better father. But you're doing a great job.
Bro.
I really do.
I love you and I appreciate it. And for sure.
Yeah.
So all that to say, that's just for a little bit of validation. So here we go. If you promote at me, or if you talk at me like your parents used to talk at you and say, go do your chores, etc.
We're talking about social media, right?
We're talking about social media. I don't care. And also, I'm going to negatively respond and not be interested. However, if you say...
So, hold on. Give me an example of what you mean by that. So, what you're...
Go do the dishes.
Yeah. No. But I mean, what do people do that reminds you of that?
Yeah, bro. There's a lot of churches, bro, who will post up, hey, come and join us this Sunday. Hey, this Sunday is going to be great. Come join us this Sunday. Hey, you don't want to miss this Sunday. Did we also tell you, it's Sunday? Church is going to be this Sunday. Oh, bro, Sunday. Yeah. Oh, matter of fact, come to church. That's cool. But also, think of it like this. If I didn't want to go to church in the first place, what makes me think that you inviting me to church is going to oh, you know what? You're right. Yeah, I should be there. It's however, as we know, show me your life. Show me your lifestyle.
I have this hardcore pet peeve against churches or anybody just posting, you should be here, or this is the video that they post. Mm-hmm. Guys, you're not going to believe it. Or guys, you do not want to miss. And then they're using their hands. Mm-hmm. Our service this Thursday, it's going to be the greatest service in the world. It's all the same video. Yeah. If you scroll, if you're following nothing but churches, they're all going to be the same video. Mm-hmm. And you got to get people's attention another way. What do I got to do? If I'm a church, if I'm a ministry, if I'm a business, and I want to get people to come to my event, to buy my product.
Can I keep it real? Yeah. Show me your church. Show me your lifestyle. Show me
how.
Because
here's the other thing that every church does. They just post a picture of their service, and that's it.
But so here's the thing. All right, let's talk about different types of social media. If you're on Instagram, your market is to a certain degree between the ages of 19 and it could go up to higher, not 50. Saying, but 40, but 35, 45, right? 45 even. Matter of fact, 50, 19 to 50. The reason I say that is because below the age of 19, if you did a promotion, right, you can't target people under 19, literally 18 and down. Yeah. And then if they're
what he's talking about specifically is you can't, when you boost a post, you can't boost it under 18 years old because you're illegally not allowed to market to kids anymore.
Shout out to Zuckerberg.
Yeah, and that changed 5 years ago or 3-4 years ago.
Oh, bro,
that was crazy because I used to just be like, "Yep, 13-year-olds buy this cake."
Youth night, come out, come hang out, come eat pizza. Nah. Anyways, moving on. So, all right, so. Sorry, I got lost. So 19 to 50, you can't. All right, so that is my focal point. If you're on Facebook,
Facebook's the older generation.
Facebook is 50 plus, or I'll even be nice, 40 plus.
It's like 30 65. To 70.
Sure, whatever. Yeah.
So younger audience.
So knowing that, bro, don't post a still photo necessarily if right now reels are in necessarily.
Yeah. So clearly, reels are in. Instagram is saying if you post a photo, ain't nobody gonna like it, right? It's gonna be very bare minimum, and that's the truth. Look, Instagram, it's a feed of photos, right? It should really be little GIFs to show there's a video, right? But GIFs, how do you say it? Oh my goodness.
The gifts come.
GIFs. Dude. Okay.
Yes.
Anyways. All right.
No.
So I heard a graphic designer call them GIFs.
GIF.
So, and I was like, maybe she's right. Right.
Yeah,
I
true.
don't know.
Jaleesa.
Hey, yeah. What up?
Love you. Anyways, so okay.
Okay,
so,
but anyways, what I'm saying is, because I want to get back to you,
Yes.
is
okay.
you got to post reels,
Here's the thing.
right? Everything needs to be a reel.
I'm gonna keep it real. So here's my tidbit. Here it is, right here, so that you know.
This is the one. This is
here's
the
the social media. Here's the hack,
the
right?
clip.
Instagram and social media do, like, as you're on the platform, they release new things. Use the new things and they will promote and or open the algorithm so that you can be seen by multiple people and multiple things without promotion. Now, if you're like, oh, I have great content, and also I hope it is like low key, but like I have great content, $5 versus there was a ministry that I was working with, and I'm not going to drop their net, but I'm telling you, they spent $1,200 on one Easter post, and I was shocked. And people showed up. I'll be nice. Like, people showed up. Cool. I used $100, right?
$100. I never put
Keep
$100.
it 100, maybe $50.
Nah, he put $100. He's trying to be
No,
modest right now.
no.
Don't take it
Over
back.
a month, bro. Like, over a month time. Like, $10 on one post, $5 on this reel, like $100 total, right? And I spread it out over a month's time. We had double the amount of people show up because the content was valid. And then also, like, I don't know how to explain this, but like, so video game wise, right? Like, let's say like Sonic or daggone like
Super Mario, right?
Super Mario kart racing, right? Like,
He doesn't play video games. You could tell. Super Mario Kart
I'm
racing.
exposed.
Is
If
that
you
what
want
it's
that Call
called?
of Duty action, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
America.
yeah. Okay,
Anyways,
carry on.
so like all that to say, like if you hit the little acceleration pad,
Yeah.
right, you hit another acceleration pad, you hit another acceleration pad,
Boost.
woo, bro, the boost, bro. You're gonna be so much further ahead.
You think so? Because I've had good and bad experiences with boosting posts.
Yeah, you could get hit with a shell. That sucks.
Yeah.
Or
We're
you
still
get hit
talking
a banana.
Mario Kart.
You could boost into
Yeah,
the
you
banana.
could boost right into
Yeah,
a
I'm not gonna
banana.
hit him with a shell.
Yeah,
Come on,
that's the
guys.
worst. Ain't nobody trying to boost into bananas.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
boost into
All right,
bananas.
all right. Okay,
But
so
that's what
boosting.
I'm saying. Like, but versus $1,200 on a Facebook post.
That's crazy.
How out? So like, all right.
I
So here's
cannot
my
believe.
advice for churches, for businesses. If you're not the one, and also Craig Rochelle, he wrote a book. It's called It. Good book.
It.
It. If you have it, and I was like, oh, Holy Spirit. Yeah. That's cool. That's nice, and you should.
Spirit.
But like, if you have it, he's talking about more so like those people who stand out in history and like have pushed past and like, you know, like, but it cannot be explained. It's just like you have something. You have it. If you don't have it, God bless you.
Josh, do you have it?
I do. I drip it.
Hey.
But
I
here's
love
the
it.
thing,
I love the confidence.
bro, and that's the thing. Like, you have to guard it like your heart. Like you have to make sure that you take care of it, and God will take care of you.
Can I shout you out real fast? So, one time I was like, "Hey, Josh, when you were out on tour, because I don't know if you know this about Josh. We're talking about business, right? Look at that sweet tea right there from Las Palapas. We're talking about business. Josh does music, right, for churches, and some churches he does charge, and we're going to talk about that. I really want to pick at that, right? But one of the other things he does is tours, and so he'll do tours for specific artists, right? And you know, tours, if you think about it, they pay a lot of money. We're talking about thousands and thousands of dollars for a week, 2-3 weeks, maybe even a month.
Perspective, bro.
Right? And so they pay you a serious wage for going out there. And so one time he was telling me about a tour, and I was like, Josh, I thought this was so funny, but I thought this was who you are, and it was just about literally what you just said, which is, I was like, Josh, did you meet any other like famous musicians? And he's like, nah, they met me. And I was like, perfect. That was the perfect answer, right? You know what I mean? Because Josh, you are a great musician. Bro. You really are.
Well,
bro, you should be making more money, Josh.
Hey, that part. Well, praise God. We'll get there. Like, okay, so let's just say, like, I know who I am, and there's a difference between being a jerk and other explicit words that I won't say.
Do you think charging for your services is you being a jerk?
No, I think that there's scripture that backs it also, and I'm not gonna go like if we can talk about it. Long story short, we can talk about it. But
because
yeah,
because the question if I was in that audience is, why aren't you making more money?
Yeah, bro. So here's the thing. Your purpose in life, right? Which I was about to go down a rabbit hole, but your purpose in life, right, is to glorify God as a believer, as a Christian, etc. So every part of what you do, whether it is making a post on social media, whether it's doing your job, whether it's cleaning windows, whether it's whatever you're doing, playing music, that's the goal. Now, like, you're gonna have a gift, right? Period. Like, David had a gift, and a part of his gifting was being able to play like spirits and evil and different stuff like that, like bring peace into the room, right? Peace into people's lives. However, that had nothing to do with him. It had something to do, but it had nothing to do with him going before the king and playing before the king. He had to be the best in the area for them to say, hey, this kid is like, he's highly recommended. He's the guy. Which means putting in 10,000 hours, put in the practice. Like, you got to practice, right? So, like, however, your anointing will also make up the rest of that. But, like, your gifting, like, you have to hone that. You have to craft that, just like your anything at all, right? Sports, whatever you want to do. So, what was the question?
It was, I forgot.
All right. So,
why don't you make more money?
I am making more money. So here's the thing.
Don't start at the beginning, bro.
Let me start over. So
I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
No, I'm joking. So the gifts that you have, right? My ultimate goal is to give it to God, and giving it to God, the reward for that could be finances, but like, to keep it real, like, I haven't been to a doctor aside from one time on tour, but I've not been to a doctor because I'm working on being an adult and having health insurance and different stuff like that for 10 years. And I'm a big dude. You could have diabetes. Shout out to the sweet tea. It's hitting right now. You could have whatever, but also, like, you see me, I'm fine. I'm like of good health to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta take care of yourself, bro.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Late night eating food. You know what I'm saying? Just do the work, don't eat. So it's one of those things that, and then stress eating. Ooh, my God. So, what up, Australia? Squad, Seastone, you. All right, moving on. So
I thought you said Australia, but her name's Estrella.
Estrella.
Hey, can you roll your R's? Estrella.
Estrella.
So, okay, getting people's attention.
So, okay.
That's what we want to talk about.
All right, one second.
Yeah, finish.
You're right.
I'm sorry.
All right, so here's the thing. God will bless you with health, with strength, with peace, with the fruits of the Spirit, like love, joy, all that different stuff. And his thing is multiplication. It's not really like, it's addition, but it's like multiplication. So it's like, I am a peaceful person. Not like by choice, it just is like I am. I'm healthy. I'm like different stuff like that. I'm fine. Anyways, but
so I gotta ask you, because what it sounds like you're saying is it sounds like you're saying your heavenly reward, which is clearly the obvious answer, right? Your heavenly reward is more important than the money, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and so you do things for the Lord.
Yes.
But people take advantage of those things.
100%.
And so sometimes churches, which is people,
yes,
right? They take advantage of those things.
People.
And
yes.
So if you're willing to give, let me play the keys, let me play this, let me play that.
Yeah, they're willing to take.
They're going to say yes, right?
Yes, yeah.
Right? But at what point are you getting taken advantage of? At what point do you have to say, I have to charge for this, but I can do this for free?
Yeah.
At what point? That's what people want to know, because let me just say why. Because people who are listening are usually, most of them, I think, are entrepreneurs, and they're trying to. Most of them are Christian who love the Lord. You know, some of them will do things for the church for free, but they have to figure out where that line is in which they have to start charging, and they can also. So, for example, I do things for the church for free, and I do things for the church for pay.
You're
you know what I
amazing
mean?
at it, yes.
And I appreciate that, but there was a point where I had to toughen up and I had to say, guys, I'm really sorry, but I have to start charging for this.
Yes.
You know, now I definitely do a lot. I mean, I don't want to say a lot, right? Because I know a lot of entrepreneurs.
No, you do, bro.
That do so much for the church, and I'm, you know, like,
then
it inspires me. But I have to have that line in which, and that really happened when I got married.
Yeah, no,
my wife was
exactly.
like, hey, you know, my wife was like, hey, you know, you gotta spend time with me, right? You have to pay the bills. You know what I mean? Like, and you have this hero syndrome where you want to do everything for everybody.
I've been told that too.
You got to do everything with me, and so I had to start charging a little more. For things. So what about you?
So like, think of it like this: like, you won't get your time back, right?
You won't get your time back.
More money will be made, like in the world. Like we're at, I don't even think it's trillion. It's way more than that. But they're like, they've made dollars just in America, right? So like, but there's so much money. Cool, that's nice. What is the point of it? Like, are you trying to save it so you can do something for your spouse or for your family or?
Well, yeah, I mean, right?
Know,
I mean,
right. But a lot of people, I mean, bro, like in Hollywood and a lot of places, people will get like bottle service and like other randomness that is.
So what drives you is what you're saying, right? Am I doing this to blow it at the club?
Right.
To impress some girl or some girls.
So then, like, okay, so very simple. If you are, and this is where churches also need to go look. Like if you're looking for people to volunteer and help, and also you can help them if they are in high school and they are in college and they are musicians, like where I was once upon a time, like they need hours. Like when it comes to college, you need hours of voluntary services, and y'all can write the paperwork to assist with that. And they can be the next John Legend or
yeah, but you might have to go through the lull of them not being that great.
Sure, and that's the other part. Like, and that's like just keeping it real. By the age of 17 or 18, because of my pastor, I've played for every gospel artist. Kirk Franklin, Israel Houghton, Donnie McClurkin, Ty
You've
Tribbett.
played for all of these artists?
Yes, bro.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's what I'm saying.
That's impressive, bro.
Yeah, but like I don't name.
Why
like
can't
that's
you just
the thing.
put that on your resume whenever they book you?
Well,
boom, you get all this money.
So keeping it real. Well, but it doesn't equate to money necessarily. That's the thing. It's like also like the resume is.
I love
cool.
Israel Houghton, by the way. I'm sorry, carry on.
No, you're good.
I love Israel.
Oh,
Houghton.
bro, he's the GOAT. He's got white hairs now, but he's still the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? So we need some new artists. We need y'all to start doing some things. Anyways, so like, yes, thank you, Jaleesa. She brought up the scripture, 1 Timothy 5:18. I can't read that far. The laborer is worthy of his reward, right?
The laborer is worthy of his reward.
So like, here's the thing. If you're waiting, okay, so schools. So look there, get some art, get some musicians, get some artists, get some people who are gifted, and let them work it out, let them hone it out for free. Just keeping it real.
As a church, give people the opportunity, right?
Yes.
So I think it's called for me, it's called underpaid labor.
Yeah.
Right. And so you find people who need something from you, and you can pay them, but you can't pay them as much, right? But they're gaining something from you. So they're gaining the experience by playing at your church, right? You're giving them the opportunity.
And they can add that to their resume.
Exactly.
Like just keeping it straight. Like there's so many different things that you can bargain for or trade for. It doesn't have to be money. Just keeping it real. If they have the budget to buy you an instrument or loan you an instrument or whatever like that, maybe talk to them about that. Like just keeping it real. Or maybe the person who's in charge has realting knowledge, or they have car knowledge, or they have whatever, where they can assist you in a different way, and it's not financial, but it is still gain. Like you're not wasting time, but also like in your heart and in your personality, it's not a waste of time. If you're giving it to the Lord, you're giving it to the Lord. And for me to put a limiter on like, oh, I'm only giving like 30% because, it's not paid. Get out of here.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. Like, go play at a bar, go play somewhere else. And I'm gonna keep it real. You won't be satisfied, but like,
Josh,
go do it.
I've never seen you give 30%.
Dog.
Ever. Bro, let's be honest. Be honest. Whenever you see Josh Griffin, he's sweating. You know why he's sweating? Because he just gave 100%. Mm-hmm. That's not a joke.
Yes, bro.
If you've ever seen Josh Griffin, at least 45 minutes into the service,
well, they don't have air conditioning.
He's sweating.
Yes.
Because he just gave 100%.
Bro, because it's like, so here's the thing. The focus is I'm giving my gifts to God. Yes, you are partnering with a church. You could put, I'm not going to even walk on glass with the wording. You could partner with a church. You could whatever, like you can, I'm giving my etc. They can exchange finances for your time. My time is like $500 an hour, something like that. Straight up. What church can pay that? Like straight up, nobody. So like, if I'm like, I expect that. Also, if you're out there,
hit me up.
Anyways, so, but like, they don't have that. So it's like, for me to neglect the church and be like, oh, they don't have that, I'm not playing.
Yeah.
No, like I'm still going to serve the Lord in that way, because that's also how I like to serve the Lord. And I'm going to say, all right, God, I like, honestly, even if it's just that because he's worthy and he deserves all the glory, that's it. I don't need anything in return because he's already done it. He gave his life for me. Like, what else could I repay him? Like, he doesn't have it. Right. But in the natural way that I have rent due on the first, if y'all can bless me with something, you know what I mean? $100, $200, $1,000.
You live in just, you're basically saying, I'll just let the Lord provide.
That's it. That's like just keeping it real. And then like keeping it real, some of my bros who are in LA, shout out to y'all. Like they see me and they like, all right, let me take it a step further. Faithfulness is key, right? Because number one, you're practicing and you're being prepared and you're preparing yourself. My little bro, Jared G. Wilson, go follow him on the gram.
I love him. He sang at my wedding, by the way, and I love him so much.
That's right. Oh my gosh.
And it blew everyone away.
Yeah, nobody knew.
Everybody
right? Nobody knew.
Because all he ever did was play music, play instruments, never sang.
Well, let me tell you, even about that.
He's so good.
Bro, even about that. Like,
so and you DJ'd at my wedding, by the way.
I was going to say.
I love you. I love you so much.
Bro, he was a youth. He was a young man. And he has many giftings. Long story short, he's dope. Like when it comes to singing, I'm gonna put him out there. I don't care. He already knows. I love you. But like keys, bass, drums. Oh, that boy can drum. Anyways, that's all another story. And he can sing. I saw him on social media. I saw him on Instagram. Thus another reason why you post. Stay consistent. Post. I saw him on Instagram and he was just playing. And I was like, all right, cool. Playing bass, etc. I met him before this one time before. So it's not like, oh, I had a close relationship, but we were cool. Like, and next thing I know, like he's playing bass. And I'm like, that's crazy. Like, but he's playing really well, right? So I DM him because church that I'm serving at, that we serve at, they're like, we need help. We need, volunteers. We need musicians. And like, it's like, well, let me see if he's available. Because our bassist wasn't available. I was like, all right, cool. I said, yo, you're killing it. Sound good. Can you come play? No. And I was like, okay, like, sure. Like, maybe just a little bit. Like, can you just come play today? No. And I was like, what the heck is happening? Right?
He mad at you, bro.
Bro, for real. I was like, what just happened?
I don't think that's what it is.
Now, the presence of God was so evident in how we were playing and what we were playing, and just the presence was thick. Like we weren't rehearsing, we were just like going for it. And so he came to rehearsal and he sat through, and in tears he came up to me. He's like, I need this, right? And I was like, I can't really pay you like right now, but like, yeah. He's like, I don't want the pay, just however I can be of service. And I was like, all right, cool. And for the next 2 years, it was lit. Fantastic Four. Fantastic Five. Fantastic Four. Anyway, so, bunch of people. It was cool.
Jackson 5.
Oh, bro. Okay. My God. So, it was lit. he comes up to me. He says, "Yo, I feel like we need to move to Hollywood." And I'm staring at him like, "For what? Why?"
No, that's your boy. That's just a random friend. That's your boy.
Bro. Yeah. Well, now, we got 2 years in. We're like, and we're serving and we're volunteering. Let me also be clear, right?
Everything you were doing is volunteering.
Oh, dog. 7 years, bro.
And you were all over the place.
Hey, bro.
Everything.
Yes. So faithful. So
I feel that.
we go to LA. Trying to shorten this story to a certain degree. We get there. We go. There's a school called Musicians Institute, which is like, it's a cool school. It's like music school. They looked at my resume / looked at my history, and they said, "You're a professional. Like, why are you here?" At that time, I played for like a couple of people, like Miley Cyrus, some other people. And so they were like, "Why are you here?" And I'm like, "Well, like rent is cheaper when you go to school." I've never been to school for this. And they were like, "Nah, like you can't. But you're here already. Go network." So there was a bass player who used to play at Jared's church. And this is going to come full circle. Sorry, very quickly. But, and his name was Nick Clark. Nick Clark is the bassist / one of the music directors for Kanye's Sunday services. And so, like, met him once. And straight up, he was like, "Yeah, come through tonight. Lucky Strikes. It's bowling alley / concert."
Yeah.
Bro, it's crazy. Anyways, so we go. I'm a big dude. When I wear black,
You're a big dude for sure?
Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? When I wear black, I kind of just go wherever. So we walk in, and we didn't have $30 or $40 for the ticket or whatever. It was expensive. Anyways, we walk in, and Buddha on bass is there. Clue is there. Phil. Wow, that's crazy. A lot of people are there, right? Wild. And he comes up to us, and a couple of other people come up to us, and straight up, like out of a movie scene, he says, "We've been waiting for you. Like, we're so glad you're here." And I'm staring at him like, what the heck does that mean? Yeah. They need musicians. Like, at that time period, they were waiting for it. He's like, "I've been watching your social media. Jared, you're killing it. Josh, you're killing it." And I'm like, I'm at 5,000 people, like max on my numbers as far as like, and that was just a lot of ad for ad and follow for follow and all that stuff, like just trying, and networking. Also, like 1,000 of those people I knew for sure from school and different stuff. But like, what do you mean you've been waiting for it? You don't even follow me. Like, not like that, but like,
how do you know? Right.
So now you look at my bro. I don't even know if I can. Yes, I can. Sorry. Anyways, so you look at Jared. He's playing for Chris Brown, right? Crazy. Like, not just Elevation Chris Brown. We're talking about Chris Brown. He also is about to go on a tour that sold out in 45 minutes from Brent Faiyaz, right? I have another little bro who plays for Giveon. I have a couple of well, Timmy. Shout out to Timmy. Anyways, all the people, they're on tour right now, right? And I choose instead of
take that.
Instead of you need no, you're good. I should have
disconnect that. Yeah, you can take that battery.
Sorry, technical difficulties. So instead,
technical differences. Just kidding.
New podcast coming soon. No, I'm sorry.
That's funny, actually,
bro. Okay, sorry. So, we're there during the pandemic, bro. And we're networking, and we're playing for free, and we're playing, or I'll be nice. We went in with the intentionality of free, but we were so good on the God side and blessing side that people would be like, "You can't play for free. Like, here's something. Here's money. Here's et cetera." And we don't know how we're going to pay rent. Rent is expensive. It's expensive in LA.
Yeah.
Like,
how much is rent in LA?
Our portion of rent was like $2,600.
Oh my god! Or goodness.
Something
for two guys though. So 1,300.
No,
each.
Bro. Our portion of rent was $26 per person.
Per person?
And then like we lived in the Hollywood Hills, which was like also a God thing. That's a whole nother. We'll do a different like.
Yeah.
But yes, bro. Like, so all this to say, bro. Like, he started faithfully volunteering, hanging with me, like, but like not like me, but like at the church. Mm-hmm. Said yes. got his gifting up, and I'm gonna say the Lord, but like doors were opened, and he got a chance to go play. A lot of things. The other thing is a lot of.
Hold on. Let me recap what you just said, because what it sounds like you're saying is what you were really saying at the beginning, which is churches find people who are passionate about their instrument, passionate about serving, right? And you're giving them an opportunity to grow. So, so Jared had an opportunity to grow by serving for free, right? As a volunteer.
Yes.
But now, because he was passionate about it as he was serving, right? Because most young adults don't know what they want to do yet. They don't start to get passionate until it's, until they're a little bit older, right?
Yeah,
but Jared got really passionate. I remember, man, he was always practicing at the church.
I'm so proud of him.
And I remember he was doing this one riff over and 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 over. And it was crazy fast.
Oh, yes.
Anyways, what I'm saying is, our lights are going out.
The lights are out. That's
yeah. Do me a favor. Just turn on that light for right now. Yeah. It's fine. It's not a big deal.
It makes it more dramatic.
So practicing until he gets to a point where he can charge other clients a serious amount of money.
They are willing to pay him for, like, so here's the thing. So talking to the churches, right? And also this is probably a little bit long. But
hold on. Before you go into that, let me just, because you're making a really, really strong point that I think that people need to hear, right? Yeah. And so for me, for example, I served the church for 2 years with zero pay. Yeah. Just focus on helping everybody that I possibly could with media. And so I was helping so many different ministries. But in that time, in 2 years' time, helping like 5 different ministries with their media, nonstop, all day, bro. Yes. I would stay at the church, sometimes sleep at the church. I would work till 4 a.m. Just editing, whatever, creating videos, creating content.
And it was good.
It was great. A beautiful internship.
Incredible. I didn't know he wasn't paid. Low key, like just keeping it real.
Yeah. But I wasn't. But guess what? Like, that opened so many doors for me. And the church even pays me for things now. You know what I mean? Yes. But like, now I have a wedding business. Yeah. Now I get to charge. This is reality, right? This is for every customer that's ever hired me. Mm-hmm. Thank you for pouring into my business, because what that allows me to do is it allows me to do ministry. Yes. That's what it allows me to do. Every time you pay me, I get to go out and I get to do ministry. Literally. And I get to help be a part of God doing things in people's lives.
Yes, bro. Literally.
That's what this is. That's what you are doing. Right.
And that is exactly right. So when I go back to the top, like, right, we're talking about entrepreneurship. Like, if you don't have something, and I'll be nice, like, it's nice. Like, I am also grateful. Shout out to Cash App. Do not send me Venmo. I have a whole story. Don't send me Venmo. But like, Cash App, different, Zelle, like, cool. That's great. But like, just keeping it real, if you don't have a product that people can also support you with, whether it's like clothing or something, you know what I mean? Like, then you're leaving a lot on the table, long story short. But also, you could do music ministry. You could do whatever you want to do instead. You know what I mean? So it's difficult. But it's like, you talk about all of the financial things that you wish you had during the times where you were serving and you were being faithful. But did that man leave to use the restroom?
I don't know.
Eric, you I can't even make that joke. Hello.
Hi.
You're far from the mic. Is that right? Yes. Okay. Introduce yourself to the peoples.
I'm Sarai. I don't even know what camera I look like.
Yeah, all of them. Yeah.
Here working with Eric. Made me wake up early.
Yeah. She's been killing it. Y'all don't see her. She is working behind the scenes, making sure the lights don't go out.
I hired you. I'm sorry. I asked you to be a part of the media team because I really think that you're good with social media. So both of you guys are pretty good with social media. Oh my God. Talk about that. Tell me about that. What goes on in your mind? Sorry.
Honestly, I think because you have to be true to yourself too. Like, what you like. You can't really like. Why are you gonna change how you do things just for others? I don't know.
Yeah, no, facts.
And you do that. How do you do that?
I do that,
while
yeah.
running the church media.
Ooh.
Right, because the church, it's about the church, not about you, right?
Yeah.
But yet you still shine through somehow. Is that what you're saying?
She's saying.
Yeah,
still
sometimes.
friendship.
Well, now like, I'm some people notice, but like I post like I'll post like some memes, and like it's
Hey,
not
good
it's not,
memes
it's not,
too. They're
it's
good
not
memes.
it's not just me, but it's because, okay,
Yeah.
I'm 20,
Yeah.
so I'm right in the like the age, the right age. So yeah, the demographic,
My God.
and like I know.
PR coached.
I know, like, like I know if this is what I like. I don't know. To me, I
And
think
others will too. Yeah.
Yeah, to me, it's like I don't know because they're my age. Some might be older, but
Well, okay. So speaking on that, right? Like this is something I was at a ministry. God. Yo, you little thick, bro. You know what I'm saying? Anyways.
Oh wow.
All right. Anyways, going to the ministry. So I was out at this ministry. Basically, like so just keeping it real with churches and with different businesses, if you see young people, and I'm just gonna be honest, they're disconnected in the service, or you see young people and they're faithful and they're always there, look at them and be like, yo, grab this camera. Grab let me see what you got. Let me show them a skill. Give them something like a secondary purpose for being at the ministry, and watch your TikTok or your Instagram or your social media blow up, and then watch your gathering add more people because you got the kids' attention, or you got the adults' attention, or you have the grandparents' attention when it comes to Facebook. Sorry. So it's all to say, it's like, versus just being like, oh, they're the, I don't know, not like that, but they're a distraction, or oh, they're not like engaged in the service. It's like, you don't understand how many people, one of my kiddos, DJ, he was cool, but he moves around a lot, different stuff like that. But I put a camera in his hand and he starts taking photos, and then I would ask him, what'd you hear in service today? And he would tell me scriptures, and he would tell me, etc. And he's working.
yeah,
And it's like, but a lot of like, instead of, if you don't know the way, if you do not know the way, find somebody who knows the way. You know what I'm saying? And like, let them do that, because that's like their God-given talent, because you got a skill. You know what I'm saying? She out here, she posts on social media for I see, for the young adults, different people. I ain't gonna put her on blast, but killing it. You know what I mean? And it's like, instead of, as a business owner or as a church, whatever, instead of you trying to figure it out and I can't figure it out, let them do it for you. And just keeping it real, y'all all benefit. But then also, as much as you see them working, figure out a way that you can bless them. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's and what we were going to, or what we were going to talk about initially, like, or another thing is like, I was faithful for years and years and years, and not like that without pay. Like, just, and that was not the purpose of it. It was more so just me learning and growing and different stuff like that. It's not about the finances. It's really about
Serving the Lord.
And it's
Pretty
like, however, if somebody like Pastor Mike, I'm going to shout out Pastor Mike Fernandez. That's one of our spiritual dads, and just pastor, and like, he's dope. But let me tell you, like,
He's the best.
I was brokety broke, right? And like, he went out of his pocket and he would bless me and Jared, and we would go to Whataburger, or we'd go somewhere and grab some food. I mean, like, on a different level, he bought me sneakers, and I wear a size 19 or 20 or 18.
Jesus, bro. Give me your shoe.
Hey, bro.
Just give me a foot. Bro, that's like...
Those Air Force Ones, my boy.
Dude.
Shout out to Nike. Holla at me.
That's my whole torso, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, he bought me
That's like
shoes.
2 shoes, bro.
Dog, you know what I'm saying? And I couldn't afford sneakers. Oh, I'm
That's
ready,
triple.
bro.
Are you a size 6? That's
She
funny.
said, it's triple my size. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those things that find ways to bless people. Sorry if this is loud.
You good?
That and then also that installed in me and in you ways that we could bless other people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, even with what we have, if somebody's like, oh, I want to, and also this is for some of y'all, yes, but like, if I'm like, you know what, I do music production and different stuff like that, or I do social media and different stuff like that, and I'm like, oh, you know what, I see this person working hard, which also Eric has done that for me, low key, just keeping it real, and thank you. And it, like,
I love you.
We're gonna give this man his flowers eventually. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna get his Cybertruck,
but not on my grave. Oh, okay.
God!
Cybertruck. I'm okay with that.
Not on his grave. Anyway, so
meaning don't wait till I'm dead.
Right?
To
We're
give me
gonna
flowers
give it today. Yes. Well, not to
I actually saw this video where this guy he's asking, hey guys, he was just talking to guys, and he's like, have you ever received flowers?
Oh.
And they're like, I don't think I've ever received flowers as a man.
Yeah, bro.
My entire life. Right?
No
girl has ever got me flowers. And he's like, so you're telling me that if a girl gives you flowers, you'll marry her? And he's like, oh yeah, I'll marry her for sure. You know what I mean? So ladies out there, if you're trying to find a man,
then
bring
give
him a
them
flower.
Las Palapas.
That might be the flower that gets you the ring. You know what I mean?
Yes,
a little
yes.
exchange. You know what I'm saying?
That's the tidbit for today. Y'all don't know.
Bring them Las Palapas.
Bring them flowers in the way of Las Palapas or a gift card. Dave & Buster's. Anyways.
So Josh, what you're saying, and I wanna move on to the next point, right?
Yes,
Which is serve the Lord.
Serve the Lord.
Every single time somebody blesses you, you're going to go out and bless other people. That's what you're doing, right? Anytime somebody books you for one of your services, tell me some of your services right now that people that churches and people can book you for.
Oh, services. I was like,
and I'm talking about pay for your service.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro.
Mastering audio.
Yeah, if you need help with mixing and mastering, if you need help with video, audio, anything like that, if you need help with social media, like you are just like, I don't know where to start with content, and or I have all the content, should I release it all in one day? No, stop that. If you're like
spread it out.
You know what I mean? Consistent. So okay, here's a major nugget, right?
Yeah.
Consistency is key. If it's one time a week,
you are very consistent with posting. I'm not as brave as you on my personal social.
I feel you, but like two things. Also, all of y'all start. Don't stop waiting and being like, oh, it has to be perfect. I got to color correct it, etc. Because the time will pass and you will make more content in the process. Yes, nobody cares.
36.
Oh my God, nobody cares. So like social media management, I have a couple of companies with like merchandise. So if you need shirts printed for your church or for your business and different stuff like that, holler at me.
Or for your band.
Literally. Yes. If you need anything, bro. Like, so
anything.
Swiss Army knife.
What do you got on you right now that you can tell me? I'm just kidding.
See this hat,
how much
bro?
for the hat?
Bro, you tell me. What'd you need?
I'll pay you $13.50 for that.
Let me tell you what, that's a double up, right? Y'all don't even know. I got this for $6.98 at Walmart last night, but it was the last one, so
it does look good.
It will be on Amazon.
But hold on, it was the last one, so it went up in price.
All right,
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
So like knowing, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, so yes, if you need strategy, if you need music, obviously just keeping it real. If you need drums or keys, my schedule is a bit wild right now, but I'm glad to assist. And also financially, like all of this stuff. So here's the crazy part. Either you're going to work a lot, and I mean like hours and hours and hours, which is part of what I do right now, but like, and you're gonna make a little bit of money, or you're gonna work a decent amount and like, 4 or 5 hours a day, something like that, and make a lot of money, or not like that, but like your price, right? But ultimately you're buying back your time. You know what I mean? So it's like, to keep it real, you could also not, and like I do not advise this. If you ain't got faith like that, and also like if you have kids, this ain't for you. Like different stuff, they need to eat and like different stuff. But like if you have enough faith and you can just make moves and you can do, like I'm doing camps and different stuff like that, and some of compensating and different stuff like that, cool. But now I have the like today I can be here on a Monday and actually live stream. You know what I mean? We could do this because they blessed me with finances so that I can pay for my rent and eat Las Palapas, also sponsored by the Substantial Podcast.
Once again.
Yes. So, you know what I mean? Like
Sponsor us.
You know what I'm saying? But like, shout out to Max. He
What up,
made
Max?
Yo, y'all don't know. Max got next. He got shirts all around the city. I even saw one at camp. Come find out it was his cousin, but it was lit. So, but yeah. So anything like being flexible will get you more opportunities, but what you learn like in YouTubing, sitting with other people, like low key, go to your church, right? But also bigger ministries near you and be like, hey, how do you do this? How do you do video? I promise you one of two things. One, they will want to do that so they can write off a lunch or something like that and just be able to hang out.
But also they would want to train you so that you can help them.
But then like that's the number two. And then you have a new opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like it works. But like anyways.
And churches always need help. So let me just say that what I think our audience really needs to understand and know.
Yeah.
One, they can book you for one of these services, right? And for every dollar that they spend with you, right, on premium quality services, because every time like I said, from the very beginning, Josh, he's sweating his butt off,
bro,
because he's giving 100% and he's giving quality. You know what I mean? And so whether that's mastering audio, social media, giving you marketing advice, giving you, helping you with your social, I just said social, or playing the keys, the drums, that money will obviously go to paying his bills, but it's so that he can bless others. It's so that he can bless others. And so I know a lot of young adults, because that's the ministry that we're in, the young adults, C3 young adult ministry. A lot of young adults,
Thursdays.
who want to serve the Lord. They don't know how exactly just yet. And while they're doing that, they're going to find their passions. And as they find their passions, they're going to be able to, one, serve the church and grow in those passions skill-wise, so that they can take that and make money with it, so that they can make money with that and use that to pay for their bills so that they can continue to do ministry and serve the Lord. Now you, right? I mean, your faith is strong. I've never seen you once where it seemed like your faith was being shaken. So hats off to you, because I'm sure that it has been. But you do a great job at staying positive, loving. You're just always a bright light, bro. I mean, really, honestly, right? And so, but I say that to say your faith is pretty strong. I don't think a lot of people could go through serving without getting paid.
Yeah, bro.
For too long.
It
definitely
tries you, but like just keeping it real, like fire and like being tried makes diamonds. Pressure makes diamonds.
Yeah.
So it, like, as much as it hurt and it was a question of why I'm not making, I know, as much as, etc., it also reduced my ego to be able to be like, when I got to LA, I'm here. And they're like, well, we might not be able to pay you. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. My resilience, like my, et cetera. But then once they saw, this is the difference. And this is what I'm going to just keep it real. Like, your environment might not value you in the way that you want them to value you. And that's okay. Like, that sucks, but it's okay. And then when you go and you find out that this is not to make anybody get a big head or whatever. What up, Javen? My guy. This is not to make anyone get a big head, but like the difference between playback, which is like, y'all don't see it, but we play to like a metronome and a click, and there's like multi-tracks. So like guitars might be doubled or like keys, just to make it sound fuller. Like that alone is a job. One of my little bros, Emmett, he is on tour with like SZA and Tiana Taylor and like these bunch of these people, and they like he makes the sickest arrangements. I'm so proud of him. But like he kills it, and like that's his job. And I will not disclose the actual amount, but let's just say it's literally $4,000 to $5,000 a week
It's a lot of money.
So like
That's not consistent. All right, I mean, that's
so here's the thing.
short term.
He hasn't stopped touring since the beginning of the year. But sure.
Wow.
Right. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, also be very grateful for the people that are willing to serve in the capacity that they're willing to serve. Honor them. Show them respect. And that's the reason why I stay with the ministry that we're at and like other places. Because
CBC.
yeah,
right?
for sure.
I see you serving at CBC.
Shout out to
I
Pastor
see you,
Ed.
yeah.
Anyways, but like,
Bro, you're a pillar at any church that you serve at.
and that's a blessing, and I'm glad to be. But like, when I tell you, it's definitely reducing your your ego and different stuff like that to be able to be like, God, I trust you and I believe in you. But also, if you feel like you got something and like you have to move and you have to be somewhere else to do it, go. Like, not like that. And also, don't go MIA. Like, give people some notice and let them know, and also try and help them find somebody who is next. Like, just keeping it real. Like, but like, go and do, because like, it's your life. Like, you're living your life. I rather, like, if your health is bad, if your mental health is bad, if different stuff like that is bad, you're not of any help to anyone. If you're just, like, tormented by serving, oh my gosh, what a task. Like, which is real. Like, I've had days like that, but like, also, we sat in LA and I played Call of Duty for like a month straight with nothing on the horizon. And you're like, I don't know what's next. But then, like, when you tap in and you go to a local church, that's another crazy part. Is it like, God is a resource. He is the source. But like, having faith and having a family, a community, etc. I went to like Mosaic. I went to a couple of places, and they were like, yeah, we need you. We need people like you, etc. to serve, etc. Like, it'll open up doors. So like, you got it.
That's a different lifestyle. I got to tell you.
Yes, sir.
Like when I served for the church, for when I was just doing it for free, but
Yeah.
I was in it. That was one of the best times of my life.
Yep.
And it sounds like you're in one of the best times of your life.
I got to do it.
And so now, that being said, when you have kids and stuff like that, then you
Ooh,
gotta
I
have
can't
to
wait.
Then you have to be, you have
Wifey
to
is gonna
charge
be
for stuff
lit.
a little more.
Oh yes, amen.
But I feel that.
Yeah, bro.
I really do feel that. And when I was volunteering with Pastor Michael and
Yeah.
the churches and the ministries that they were part of, school of ministry that we're a part of, where I was just following around 40 students, filming them and seeing all the crazy things that God, got them through and what the things that they would do for the Lord. It's the best time of my life, man. It really was. And not that right now is not one of the best times of my life too, with my wife.
No. Okay, so here's the thing. Like, right now there's a great, I'm gonna shout them out. There's a place called the San Antonio Prayer House, right? And there are a bunch of students who are coming together and saying, you know what? Like, we're leaving it all at the altar, and we're going to dedicate our time and be intentional about prayer, about worship, and about, all that different thing. Go follow them, go check them out. Pop up at a service. But they also did like some GoFundMe, some crowdfunding and stuff like that. So they're able to bless some people with the opportunity, to serve and still financially be blessed by it and different stuff. So it's like, if like, let me also change it a little bit. Okay. Serving God is fun. Like, it is literally fun. It's not like, oh, he's crazy.
Unless
like,
you're in HR for the church.
Yes,
I'm just kidding.
Then it's wild.
Shout out to Toby.
It's fun. Like, for real. Like, it is amazing how far a meal at Whataburger or Las Palapas or different stuff will go. Like, you're not going to die. You're not going to starve. God provides food. He provides shelter. He provides all those things. And it's like, just serve him. Like, give it your all.
And God has provided for you.
And that is, like, I am
as
living
long
proof
as your
of
heart
that.
is in the right place,
Yes.
continue to serve.
So, like, if you're seeking first the kingdom, that's all that matters. Like, on the faith side, that's what matters, is looking to God and being like, yo, you provide. Also, like, just keeping it real, miracles and signs and wonders. It is not on you, right? It is not on me. It's on me faith-wise. Faith touched like the hem of his garment, like different stuff like that. But he did it. Like Jesus does it. The Holy Spirit does it. God does it for you. The miracles happen. But just by having faith. And I think a lot of times we overlook that and we say, what if I look fake? Or what if, like, you know, people are going to know that I'm not. Then be connected. Like, pray. Get in your Bible. Read your Bible. You feel me? So, anyways, but yes, it's a good life. It is a faith-filled life. When you look at the Bible and the characters and the people, because it's history also, like the people, it's not like Moses didn't like talking. And yet he was a leader and he led people to the promised land. Like, you know what I mean? Like through water. Like through like against his own family, not blood, but family. Like, yo, you're wrong for this. I'm going to take God's people over here to where they belong. And then bro was like, yeah, you got it. And then he was like, psych, now what? And God was like, nah, foul on the play, fire, also open the water. Like, but there's stuff in that. There's parts of this story where it's like, you don't know, you don't understand what the next step is. But God, if you're walking by faith and not by sight, and you're walking with God, which also, this is why I say get in your Bible, you won't be shaken. Jesus was tempted while fasting. You know how hard it is? I am tempted while eating. And I'm like ready to give up. Homeboy was fasting for 40 days.
Jesus is my
Read
homeboy.
your Bible. Jesus is my homeboy. So 40
I used to have that
40
shirt.
days. Hey, for real?
Before I was really,
New merch dropping soon.
yeah.
But you know, so it's like, if he can do that and the Holy Spirit was with him, the Holy Spirit is with you, man, I wonder what we could do, you know? And it's not about money. Like, just keeping it real. Now, on the entrepreneurial side, right? Your goal is to share the gospel, like as if you're a church or a business, etc., like that. If you're a church or a business, your goal is to, or your business, I'll be nice. As a business, your goal is to make finances so you can do more with those finances. So be prepared. Have merch. Have, let's say you're doing a conference, right? At the end of that conference, lock in pre-order for the next conference. But have those links ready. Have those, you know, like if you want to get really nice and fancy, make lanyards that people can buy. Like, it's a piece of paper and some plastic, but you can make some money from it. And it's like, people don't think about this. When you go to a concert, next concert you go to, whether it is a Christian or not, like shout out to Tay Tay.
I don't know who that is.
Taylor Swift.
Oh,
come on, bro. You're not a Swiftie?
I'm not. I mean, I'm not a Swiftie. I'm not a Swiftie.
Take note.
But I'm not like Kanye West. You know, like I'm not.
Hey, you know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
like Taylor Swift.
Shout out to Gay.
Okay, so question for you. So I wanted to try something different today.
Go for it.
Something new, and I think this will be our last little part, unless there's something you want to throw out there.
I just want to eat my taco.
I'm keeping him from eating his taco because it's gonna sound terrible on the microphone. Okay, so check this out. The idea behind this is that we're going to take two random businesses, and we're going to give them ideas on how to either market themselves, be successful, just ideas in which to make their process better for customers.
Yeah.
So I saw one the other day. So I was at the gym. I work out at LA Fitness, right? And I saw these people come in, and they were looking at one of the sections at the gym. And so basically, there's just this big room, and it's empty. And so basically, I asked them, I was like, "Hey, are you guys trying to buy this little spot right here?" Just, you know, I'm at the gym, bro. I talk to people sometimes, you know.
Network.
I love people, right? Okay, and so they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna drop a smoothie spot right here," you know, and so they were just telling me a little bit about it. They didn't tell me anything about, you know, what kind of smoothies, anything like that. And so I sat down and I was like, "Man, that would be a cool one to talk about today." And so, for example, I would love to talk about some things that they can do to separate themselves, to get people's attention at the gym, right? Because that's what we're talking about, attention, to make it easier for them to stand out. Because here's what I've noticed. Smoothie places at gyms go out of business. They do. I've never seen one last very long. And so, I mean, unless maybe it's part of the gym,
right?
Maybe because it's
sense,
easier financially for them.
Sure.
But if you're starting it out right there, you know, and it's your baby, a lot of times I never see them become successful. So that being said, can you think of anything, whether it's marketing wise, whether it's anything at all, for their business to grow or make things easier for customers?
Yeah.
Anything at all. I'll throw one out there first, and then you, if you want to think of some. Okay, so I thought to myself, if I'm going to the gym, I'm not trying to have a smoothie, right? But if it was incredibly easy for me to get a smoothie, right? Where if, let's just say I'm already on the list, or I just text the number, this is my smoothie, and they already have my credit card information on file, or my LA Fitness card on file for something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just text my order and I say I'll be done in 20 minutes. And all of a sudden my order's ready in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
I mean, there's new apps that are out there that do that, low key. So like, look around. I'm blanking on what the one that I just saw. I literally saw an app for that. That's funny. Okay. So partnering is big in this type of realm of stuff. So if you're at LA Fitness, my goal is two things. I would probably suggest, hey, with every new member per se, can we give them a free smoothie?
Good idea.
Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? A ticket, like, cool. Now on the flip flop side of it, hey, can we get a discount code for 10% off, 20% off for a new member to sign up, etc. when they come to our juice, pop-up smoothie, whatever, pop-up, etc.
There you go. So partnering up with little discounts and incentives.
Yeah, because it gets people in the door. Not like that. I don't know you. I don't want, like, also I'm sweaty. I don't really want to drink something right now. I want to go eat food. I want to go, you know what I mean? Or I want to, whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or also, sugar, different stuff like that, right? So, like, that'd be one.
Yeah, please. Sarai has an idea.
Oh, go for it, yeah.
Because you're also pushing them.
Got it. So incentives, goals, if they hit their goals, they get a free smoothie. Right. And so you're encouraging good behavior, but also it makes the customer feel like you're on their side.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay. That's a great one. Okay.
Yes.
I thought of another one too.
Yeah.
I wrote it down right now because I'm very forgetful. Okay. So here's another thing. So what if there was not a portfolio, that already sounds like too much. Okay. Preferences. So for example, you come in for the first time and I say, spend 30 seconds with me. Just click on all of your favorite ingredients, right? And I will make you a profile so that every time you come here, if you want to try something new, you're not going to try something new that you won't like. For sure. I already know these are the 5 shakes that fit your preferences. And so this week you can have this shake. And if you like it, you can make it part of your regimen. Yep. Or you can just say, hey, I want to try something new. And I'll just pick one of your shakes. Or you can pick, I want to try another one of these. Yep. And so now I've customized my profile so that because customers sometimes need to be told what to do.
For sure.
Okay. And so if I just know that I love peanut butter and strawberry, which is not that great, right? Peanut butter and what?
Hey,
peanut butter banana.
Yo.
Okay. Great shake for somebody who's working out, right?
Sure.
But I'm bored, right? I'm bored of peanut butter banana. You know what I mean? After a certain time, it does get boring. And so I have a flavor profile, and I already know that I can just look at, this is custom for me. One, it makes it more personal. And two, I get a little bit more variety. I don't have to think very much. Yes. And especially when I'm at the gym and I'm getting my pump on, I don't want to think about anything. Because I'm already thinking about what I have to do next in my workout so I can hurry up and be done in an hour.
Yes.
Right? No. And so something like that. I don't know. What else
you
got?
So here's the thing. Like, so now, let's just say, like, social media wise, right?
Yeah. Yeah. How do you get out there social media wise?
Yeah. You want, like, let me keep it real. If there are people in your shop, or even if, like, so let's say you don't want to give away a lot of product, right? Yeah. So you want to just give away, like, maybe 1 or 2 things, right? Find the most attractive people, by preference, I'm not going to go there, in the gym, and give them, hey, can I take a couple of photos with you? Because also, not like that, most people are slightly vain, or they'll be happy to oblige.
Yes, of course.
And be like, yeah, I'd love to. And get your content. Like, you traded, right? You gave them something. They received something
Hey,
cool. They got a smoothie.
If you do me a favor, would you post? Because this is what I would do.
Yes.
Like, if you post a photo, I'll give you 10% off.
Exactly.
Right?
That,
you know
even
what I mean?
that, yes.
And I don't have to make it like that. Like I'm
Yep.
doing you a favor,
Yes.
but like I can just have a
No, that's
sign.
good, though.
10% off for if you post about us and tag us.
And once you start getting the ball rolling, cool. Like, and on social media, that gives you content, that gives you promotional, content, different stuff like that. But then also on a savage side, you want to get really real. If you cut a deal with the gym that you're at and you say, hey, if I can get more people in the door, right? Then maybe you could go to other gyms and say, hey, come to my smoothie place. And people who already like going to the gym might start going to their gym.
Okay, I just figured out why they all fail.
They
I
should have
just
hired
figured it
us.
out.
Yeah.
Okay, think about this. If my shop is inside the gym, nobody is going to come to my shop that doesn't come to my gym. Meaning, ain't nobody going to be like, I need a smoothie. I'm going to go inside this gym. That sounds uncomfortable already,
much so.
right? And so the only people who are going to
gonna
buy
work
their
out.
shakes are customers. Yeah. So, I'm sorry, are people who work out in that gym. Now, of course, there's a couple hundred people that go through there every day. But here's the thing. How are you capitalizing on getting those people in the gym as your customers? Because if you're not doing a good job, if you're just posting up and hoping people will come to you,
No.
it's never going to happen.
In
It is not.
everything.
Like,
In
I mean, samples,
everything.
samples might do you a good job, but your shake better be good.
But
it
you-
better be good.
You are right. Number one,
And that's the thing.
good
When you're
product.
trying to lose weight, a lot of times things
not gonna
without
taste
sugar
good.
are not that good.
Yeah.
So if you're just relying on your samples in a gym,
Yes.
you ain't gonna do that good. So
bro.
social maybe, right? But really social. But we're talking. Let's be honest. We're talking about social, but ain't nobody outside who's gonna buy our drinks. So you're gonna have to figure
Possibly,
out a way
yeah.
to get people's attention
Yep.
to come to your booth, right? And
Well,
so
keeping it real, I mean, so now that you know that, right? Like that's part of your investment is saying, hey, I'm going to have a portable drink making station outside of the gym, in the front of the gym, so that people see me and they're like, oh, you know what? Maybe that's cool. I don't understand what's happening over there. And number one, you're bringing, like, you could also team that up with the gym and they could be like, oh yeah, we'll front some of the costs for that. Or at least, at the very least, we'll provide an extension cable so you can get power out there, like, at the very least. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no excuse necessarily for you to fail in your business at all. Just keeping it real. If you believe in it, and also if it's good flavor and it tastes right, it's good, and you believe in it, cool. Let other people,
I heard this story. It was one of my favorite stories. Now that I hear it right now, it sounds a little bit like a scam, but it's an amazing story.
Scam like
one of my
weed.
favorite. Yeah, yeah, it's a pyramid scheme. Exactly. It's like it's not a pyramid. Turn it upside down. Oh my God, I gotta call somebody.
That's genius.
So anyways, so the guy's name is Les Brown, right? Les Brown, one of my favorite speakers of all time, and I think he's dead already, but amazing speaker. And so what he says was, he owned a shoe shining stand, right? And so what he would do is he was having trouble getting people to come to his booth, right? And so he said, every single time somebody would walk by, I think he would count down. He'd be like 3, 2, or 5, or 3, 2. And he goes, sir, it's my birthday today, and I want to bless some. I don't even know if the countdown has anything to do with the story. I might be mixing stories. He goes, sir, it's my birthday today, and I want to bless somebody with a free shoe shine, right? Mm-hmm. And so would you consider sitting down? I'll shine your shoes for free. So he would shine their shoes for free. Amazing shoe shine. They would get up and they would say, thank you so much, sir. And he would just say, he would just be like, okay, thank you so much. And what they would do is they would bless him because it's his birthday, right? Clearly, the guy's just lying, right? You know what I mean?
Take note.
But still, all I'm trying to say
Speaking of my
is, so they
birthday's
would bless
coming
him
up.
with the 20, a 50, 100. You know what I
July
mean?
8th, cash at me.
And he would be making more money on this than he would if he would just charge $20 for a shoe shine, right? And so what I'm saying is this:
My God.
don't go lying to your customers.
My
But if
birthday's actually
something's
July 8th.
not working, immediately try something else.
And that's the thing, bro. Like, if you made a great product, like, okay, just keeping it real. If you make a great product, then eventually there's something wrong, right? You need to address and critique yourself. Be open to criticism. be open to people pointing out that trusted people that why is this not popping? Why is this not, like, why aren't people actually connecting with this? Why aren't people sharing, my content? Why aren't people trying this product, right? And once you figure that out, guess what? Number one, congratulations, you're still in business. But number two, you're going to get further versus being like, nah, if we just stick with if we just stay here. So it's enough. I'm going to just open this morning and I'll be here all day. And like, if people walk in, then great. If they don't, then cool. Like, I'm all right with that. It's like, that's not the answer necessarily. Like, to be a little more wild.
You gotta be hungry. You gotta be aggressive. You gotta be on your downtime when instead of playing Call of Duty.
Oh my God.
You
get
gotta
up and go and talk to people.
Do something.
Post on social media. Okay. During that time period, right, there's a video. If you go on my page, at the Joshua Griff. Much love, y'all. Anyways, if y'all go on my page, there's a video of Jared, Garrett, and myself. And we did a cover of a Khalid song or something like that. And we just did like an outro or intro arrangement. That video, I put $5 because we were broke. Like broke. Maybe. Just to set it above. Also, that's the other thing. Like, if everybody is posting, right?
Okay.
If everybody's posting and you boost it by $1 or $5 for 1 day, 3 days, 5 days, whatever it can allot you, you are above the curve. Like, but then also take note on what the caption says. That's another thing. I don't know what my caption says now because I probably changed it. But
so we have about 5 minutes left. I'm just trying to let you know.
That's cool.
Right.
Yes. So all that to say, it got 10,000 views and we didn't stop working after that.
Yeah.
Like, Garrett is on the road with Giveon right now, and Jared is about to be on a tour with Brent Fayez. And Josh plays at Cornerstone and other places.
Josh Griffin.
Anyways. So, like, or I would probably, I just did the American Idol. Anyways, so yes. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
you look like an American Idol.
Nah.
Can you sing for me?
No. I wish I could sing. That's another fun fact. I don't sing. People think that. Matter of fact, you know what? Music coming soon. I hate people that say that because I'm one of those people. I hate. Anyways, so but it's like it's coming. It's on the way. So that's coming up next. All right, you said 5 minutes. We got like 4.5.
So we came up with some ideas for that business. Right, simple ideas. Make it as easy as possible for the customers. And if you're not figuring out a way. He wants that taco.
I want that taco.
I feel so bad, but I don't feel that bad. Okay, so anyways. So if you're not finding a way to capitalize on every customer that walks into that business and that gym, you're killing yourself because ain't nobody going to come outside and...
I'm going to take 1 second. Where can I get an honest critique? Right here. I got you. Josh got you. Eric got you. Sai got you.
Do you know One Story Crafts? There you go. So One Story Crafts, pull it up real fast. Take a few seconds to look at One Story Crafts. Okay. One Story Crafts is doing a giveaway right now, right? They're giving away really, really cool shirts with really nice text. I'm all about typography. Okay. Really nice text, and you got a nice little cross on there. I love the colors. I think it's a navy blue or it's a black, like a really dark blue. And then there's like a tan taupe type color shirt. Really nice little drop.
Crying.
And they're doing a giveaway. So if you're on here, make sure you hit her up. One Story Crafts. But she's saying, hey, look at my page. What do you think? What am I doing? What am I doing right? What am I doing wrong?
Okay.
And so right now she's got 76 likes, 196 comments on her last posts, which I think is good.
Plays.
Yeah. I like that she put a little video on her page. The next video, the next reel, is her folding shirts. So it's great because it's showing all of her shirts, really. I mean, it's a fun little interesting way of showing all of the shirts that she has right now, all the colors that she has on this latest drop.
This is dope.
Yeah, so look at all the things, like for example, the captions, the quality of her content is good. Yep. Clearly what she does is she films things next to the window. She's smart because she understands that natural lighting is the best. If we had a window in here that was nice, we totally would. It's behind my screens. It's, we would have much better lighting in here. We wouldn't have to have all these 3 lights. Okay, continuing to look at One Story Crafts. We got stickers, happy face stickers, really cute. I would say if I were to give a critique on this, I would say if you're marketing to women, which is what it seems like you're doing, I would put those stickers in cuter places. Not to say that that's not super cute, you know, but maybe find other spots to put them, like a water bottle, but maybe not a silver one, maybe a pink one. You know, put them. Knowing your demographic means putting them in places that they would put them. Let's see. Moving on.
Okay.
So go ahead. Drop it.
I'm gonna say, first off, great job. Like, it looks really good, and I'm not just like there's a lot of stuff I don't like. I'll just say it that way, and this is not one of them. This is really good. I would say, and I'm actually gonna follow y'all right now.
He gonna be critical, which is a good thing. I think it's a really good thing.
Simplistically, I would just say do more posting. Like right now, your most recent post is 3 days ago, right? Before that, it was June 12th, which was the beginning of this month, right?
Ooh, calling you out.
So, like, even it doesn't have to be like extra. I don't know how to explain this. It doesn't have to be like extremely great quality, and I'm not gonna say like that, like, because all of this is great quality, but like post something, whether it's on your story, whether it's on your page, at least. Like for a merchandise business of sorts, like when you're dropping your post and different stuff, like dropping your like, you can get people to send in photos like, hey, if you just bought something, which I see also, I like the reviews at the top, like ask them to take a photo and maybe include a way where you can coach them a little bit on what type of photos you're looking for, etc. like that. Or hit up, what is the brand still the same? That's the question mark. Anyways, hit up Eric. I know, you know, anyways, he's does some amazing thing with photography, but it's great. I'm actually not mad at this. This is really good. Just my only suggestion would be post more, and then maybe look at some brands that you resonate with slightly and see what their link in bio looks like. See what there's like certain programs now that you could take these same pictures and add like the shirt, maybe, so that you could purchase it through Instagram, or that you could purchase it through different places, other ways of. It's about getting the product to the person as quickly of sorts as possible.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think that you should post more photos with other girls.
Yes.
Now, I think you have men's merch too, so other guys. And so we go to a ministry where there's a lot of young adults. Maybe you should just bring a few shirts, ask a few people beforehand. Don't ask them in the lobby because that'd be weird. But
make it weird.
Yeah, of course. And ask them to wear the shirt. Right? Or send them a shirt and say, hey, do you mind wearing this on Thursday night?
Yep.
With your outfit, however you would rock it. Whoever wears the best outfit by votes gets an outfit for free. I don't know. You know? With some sort of incentive. Or give the shirt to them for free.
Yes.
You know? But only if they meet you on Thursday night. So now it's easy because you know you go there every Thursday night. You can take your photos real quick. The sun's out till 8 o'clock now. So it's perfect because you're going to get some sunlight. And also, you're going to get cute people, young people to wear your clothes with different fits. And so now you have content. You get all of those photos. Maybe you take 20 photos, 4 or 5 in different poses of the same person in different areas. And then now you have a whole a month's worth of content.
Yeah. Now, there's a cold call method that, as a merch person, that works 50% of the time. I'll be nice, 51% of the time. But if you send like just maybe 8 shirts or 10 shirts that you're like, or pieces of merch, it don't even have to be shirts, and you send a promotional package to Pastor Ed Newton, to Pastor Michael Fernandez, to Pastor Matt, and it could be through the church. It could also, if you know somebody who knows somebody, or even if you could show up and bless them with that. But like, also don't be weird. Just throw it in a package and be like, hey, this is a gift. And if you cool. And in that, add like, hey, can you post about my business, etc. like that. They might wear it, which is great.
You got to redo us some of the comments because we can't see them.
Oh yeah.
Matter
of fact, we should probably switch to that.
Comments.
Okay, so there's a couple of brands that you could look at, but stuff like that will get you, like, you're partnering with their influence and with their following to be able to get a little bit of attraction to your business. Well, praise God.
Did you like it?
Yes, I do like it. So here's what I would say about that page. So it's Proclamation Coalition, right? Okay, first of all, their Fruits of the Spirit hats and clothing are really genius. It's a very nice little juice box with, it says Fruits of the Spirit on it. Love it. Go check out their page.
Yeah.
I don't know if I really have any negative critiques about it. I would say this. One, they're doing very well. The quality of their content is really good. They're getting young people, right? And that's really what I'm saying is to One Story Crafts, get young people to wear your stuff. Listen, you're let me say this without offending my wife, right? Crystal, you're cute, right? But it's not. Yes, I know sometimes it's easy to just use yourself to take the photos because you're available all the time, but you really need more people to take photos of it. And if I had one critique for you, it would just be that. Take more photos. But here's the problem. Here's what most people do. They make it so difficult for themselves to do things like create content.
Yeah.
So if it's not easy for you, so that's why I tried to give you a system. I didn't just say, hey, take more photos with people. I said, here's your system. Ask people, give them a free shirt or give them 20% off or whatever, or just ask your friends. Wear this shirt on Thursday night so I can take photos of you on Thursday night because I know I'm going to be there. I know you're going to be there. I just need 20 minutes of your time before service. We'll do this. You can wear the shirt, right? And I've made it easy for me, easy for the customer, or easy for the people who are helping you. Maybe give them something, and now it's easy for you to make content. So one thing I've learned about making content is if I don't make it easy for myself and I don't figure out how to schedule it for myself, I'm never going to post it. And so I really highly recommend that. More beautiful people, make it easy for them, make it easy for yourself. So those are our critiques for today. But listen, I really like this segment. I want to know, do you like this part where we break down, look at your business, give you ideas? I'll have other people on, right? Josh is really good because he's really good with what pops, what hits you in the face and makes you want to look. But maybe there's other people that I can bring on that are more focused on the logistics, that are more focused on, the other things. I love social. That's what I'm all about. And you always get a marketing perspective from me. And that will be, you can always count on getting a marketing perspective on the Substantial Podcast. And so if this segment is important to you or it's something that you really enjoy, maybe you have a friend who owns a business who's trying to launch a page and he needs help with that, drop him in here. Let's talk about it on the next podcast. Substantial Podcast, we are going to try to be on every single week talking about business, talking about entrepreneurship. Josh, I want you to know I love you. Is there anything that you want to say to our audience that needs to know that they need to know this? If they're an entrepreneur and they're a Christian, what do they need to know in 30 seconds?
Well, Eric, subscribe to the Substantial Podcast. Y'all saw it. Y'all heard it here. It is what it is. It's lit. Y'all are getting this information for the low. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Come
for the
through.
Low cost of $3.99.
Literally. Las Palapas, holla at us. So it's one of those things like self-improvement is great. And so accept it. Be open. If there's something that you're strongly feeling like, oh, I really need to do it, do it. Don't wait. Stop waiting because you're just wasting time. Just keeping it real. And time is valuable. So God loves you.
So stop waiting. Yeah. Stop trying to perfect everything before you launch. Get it done.
Yeah.
And just start. And it's going to fail and it's not going to do great at the beginning, i.e.
sometimes
my podcast, right? It's not at 1,000 followers yet. It's not at 1,000 views. It's not at 1,000 comments.
Consistent.
But if you stay consistent.
That's it. I mean,
and you just start.
It's not about, I promise you, it's not failing. It's not succeed. Everything is in the motion. So if you're going forward, engineer it, push it forward. If something fails, okay. If something succeeds, okay. That's it.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Love it. Love you, bro. Appreciate you. Next time.
Right.
Should we have Josh on again?
No.
Why'd you shake your head? No.
Thank you.
I'm just kidding.
Saying. That's how I feel.
Kidding. And Sarai, we should have Sarai on here one day. Sarai?
Why?
I don't know. You're cool, I guess.
Womp womp.
Okay, bye.